Actual Excel.
Yeah.
Bob, was there anything else you wanted to discuss ship-wise?
Zormir would still working on trying to figure out how to get the arc battery work with his weapon, and also still drawing up sketches for a bigger ship. Well,
Yeah, that's fair. I'm assuming you've already done a couple augmentations to the ship. I've expanded your defense and offense since you guys really wanted the cannons.
Yeah.
So you now have 5 slots each for offense and defense. So you have been partially successful there.
Hell yeah. I also realized we had something else, by the way, Bob, for your potential cannon. We do have 2 crystals of laser arcanite. That I'm sure you could do something with it.
If it's the ones I found ages ago.
I don't think so.
Unless it's new ones, because I had 2 that I had. Is it the Vermilion Arcanite?
They are Vermilion, I believe that's laser, right?
Yeah.
I think so. I think that's what fuck you's earrings made out of.
Yeah, it's not those ones, I don't think, because this is much later in. Because you're talking about the ones that we nicked from the Lich, right?
Yeah,
yeah, these ones are way later.
Okay.
These ones apparently we got in Bastion.
Okay. If there's other ones, you probably would try to figure out ways to use it.
The only reason I know they're in Bastion is because they're right next to the Leaf Party Dress and Smoldress's Mall. So I'm assuming we got them from the island or the Bastion.
Let's fill that in. But yeah, I could do this in the background, just doing bookkeeping stuff. Was there anything else anybody else wanted to discuss relevant to today's session?
No, I'm still drawing up floor plans for fuck you's mansion.
And also,
that was it.
We avoid our captured hero finding out the rescue princess.
Oh yeah, Chris.
Yeah.
The broken equipment from that basically got dumped out of the back of the ship. We've had like a week since we picked it up, right?
Yes.
And I believe Zormir was planning on repairing a bunch of it because there were some rifles and stuff. So
I believe the arc table helps with that as well.
That was a bit.
I know you found at least one broken pistol for Lou.
Yeah.
I think in total we had 3.
For the broken stuff, or just altogether?
Well, we had 3 from the previous fight. This is from the butcher's ship. Literally just dumped a bunch of stuff, and there were some weapons in there.
Yeah, it's a bit of trash you guys found.
We got an indeterminate number, essentially 20. Apparently.
You have an arsenal. Yeah, fuck it.
Good start.
Some of you guys don't know this yet, but the soldiers on board the ship, because obviously they're the butcher's soldiers, they whenever they miss, they break their guns in half.
I respect.
Real bad habit.
Stupid gun, not work.
As a consequence, there's just a bunch of broken guns in here that you now have repaired.
Hell yeah.
I mean, out of the 20 broken guns, probably at least half of them be cannibalized to make working ones.
We can just repair them. We've got the arc table.
You'd think that, wouldn't you?
You now have a indeterminate because you only have like 8 fucking people on the ship. Indeterminate amount of pistols and
rifles, I believe.
I imagine they have rifles.
Yeah.
What's a rifle do? I imagine it's just two-handed and does like a DA or something, or D.
It's probably just because it actually it could be D8. It could be like long sword to short sword because the pistol being short sword, so it'd be D8, 4D8 in radiant instead of 4D6 and require 2 hands.
Yeah, slightly longer range as well. Maybe like 180.
Yeah, it's fine, Zormir. We've got 20 of them. Customize a bunch of them together to give Alvina something really stupid.
No, you're getting no more weapons.
Why?
I'm arming other people.
Needs more.
She's the only one that's got martial. Most other people can't use them.
I'm arming some of the NPCs with these.
Cool, we probably still have spares.
Ooh, I do kind of like the idea of Abby having pistols.
Honestly,
Give
yeah.
Abby pistols, yeah.
Give Abby pistols.
Aragon.
Give
Yeah,
Tarragon a gun!
Tarragon
Pew,
Zormir
pew.
goes to hand Tarragon a gun, and yes, Alvino will probably teach her how to. Teach
Of course
her
I'll
the
teach
proper
her.
way. No, I'll teach her the proper way to use it.
Can we do it when the point is nearby so she shoots him just to test the gun?
I mean, he is
I mean,
resistant to
yeah.
radiant. He is resistant to radiant damage, so technically he is the best
Yeah.
target.
She doesn't know that, so it's fine.
No, I'm saying for us. That's why we don't stop her.
Aim a little the other way, maybe not to the point, unless you are aiming that way. Then good job.
He just looks at you with squinted
I'll-
eyes.
Alvina just gets behind her and just aims her back towards the point.
Do it.
Avina, can you stop that? You're supposed to be aiming it at that can over there.
No, I need that.
Oh. You need to empty it first before you allow them to shoot it.
No, it's already empty.
Why do you need it?
Because I need it.
Just gonna go
You
put
never know
a
when
picture
you
of the
can need
point
an
on the
empty
can.
draws a quick picture. Of the
Weird picture of the point, just beard,
see.
bald,
Yeah,
smiling.
we just see you walk up and slap a picture of the point on the front of it.
There we
Just
go.
walk away like, it's okay, we're fine.
That's it. We said we needed it, right, Gwent? And just wink at you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Need it for stuff.
Would we
You're
have got a
waiting
long
just
rest
for-
since our last battle?
Last battle. The answer is yes. It's been like 6 weeks.
We've had 6 weeks of long rest.
We've had a while.
What battles have you been secretly fighting?
Louis,
His inner demons, I think.
Louis fighting is in like the voices.
There's been in a few shadow games whilst we've not been looking.
I look forward to the companion novels releases of just Lou secretly doing stuff in the pyramid and fighting stuff.
Fighting the Egyptian
Every
gods.
night is a fight.
He's fighting the Egyptian gods and like the Beast of Circuit and all the like classic Yu-Gi-Oh monsters. He's being swarmed by Karibo at this very moment.
Alright. Was that all off bookkeeping? Shall we commit?
I think so.
Let's do a quick voice check. You guys can standard sentence about what you remember as we go into the next arc. Alvina starts off.
Howdy! I'm Wolfie Bane playing Alvina Eleanor, and I remember that I poured salt around the entire ship and it stopped a ghost, which I was very surprised, but it worked! Thank you, Abby! Also,
Honestly, slightly more surprised you didn't know how to deal with ghosts already.
do you think Alvina knows how to deal with ghosts?
Are there a lot of ghosts in Fantasia? Ghosts are created by like strong emotional imprints, and Fantasia is the realm of life
I can,
where you literally throw yourself into fires.
but I can imagine that in Fantasia you don't want to keep the ghosts out.
That's fair.
Because you know them. You might know.
Oh, look.
She's never had to deal with a malevolent ghost, I can imagine being the thing.
And aunties come back to throw themselves in the fire again for the fifth time.
Fifth time tonight, actually. That's the main reason I kind of imagine it. But I'll be
I like it. All right. Randy.
Randy.
Well, I kept sailing us in the right direction, and very annoying band because sorry, trying to keep the different accents going. It's
No,
Randy.
go for it. It's great. We like Sailor Randy, remember? It's the most
Sailor
universally
Randy.
beloved one.
Sailor Randy was probably the one who was probably the target of the ghost. Most likely, if they did join, there would be another personality in there.
I don't know. It did look like it was going towards Alvina suspiciously quickly.
Hey, I just envisioned it as I said to Neil, as Captain Jack Sparrow and Barbossa arguing over who owns the ship.
No, I'm the captain.
Yep, pretty much.
It's fine, Randy. You've got my vote.
Book you.
Fuck you. Fuck you was running around the ship last week, doing a bunch of shit, trying to design a new thing.
Ooh.
We look forward to it.
I do look
Yeah.
forward to it.
Even if we horribly die tonight, we will look forward to
Yeah.
it.
At some point.
We'll see.
That's how we'll
No damage,
escape
let's
this
go.
death.
It wouldn't be the first time that fuck you saved us all from imminent death, gonna be honest. It probably won't be the last either.
We shall see about that. Gwent.
They're muted.
Yeah, you muted.
Gwent dead.
I was in the kitchen talking to the wife. Yep,
Ah!
I'm here. I can't remember anything about last week.
Works for me.
You shot
Look
someone
grim.
with a cannon. I don't remember who, but I know you shot someone.
Shot at the ghost.
We found some unicorn dust.
Oh yeah, where did we find that?
The wreckage.
Oh yeah.
It was what I got. Is Randy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's just in the trash.
I got the point a nice gold chair. That is an awesome looking map. And
And
I
then
also
also got-
I want one. I don't know what that is, but I want it.
That's just my representation for the enemy ship.
Oh, it looks great.
It's got like the nice X shape to it, which I was going for.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I want whatever it is being represented.
Is it from Avatar?
No, it's a planar monster from the new Planescape book.
It's a. Is it,
Okay.
is it Megalodon? An astral Megalodon?
No, it's a celestial. God, Thrasher, Thandor, I don't know.
Thrasher? Thrasher sounds good.
Did I have in my search history? I looked it up earlier. But they're actually quite cool creatures. They made an alliance with the Githyanki, and they're the reincarnation shows of very devout followers to dead gods who return to the dead god's chest cavity to be reborn.
That is insanely
As
cool.
one does.
Also, yeah, the Githyanki, I guess, get new mount monsters as well as dragons now. Hell yes.
Yeah, there is a finite number of the actual celestial creatures, the mounts that they're riding, but they're telepathic and intelligent. So
That is really cool.
Nice.
Githyanki just stumbled across them one day and was like, "So allies? Yeah, sure, allies."
As the Githyanki do. You also hate the Mind Flayers? Sweet!
Also, I don't like how easily he rolled that nat 20 to start us off. We're dead. We're doomed.
I did say it was a good bad side.
Yeah,
or
but
a
if he
good...
gets the nat 20s out
Dear-
of the way now.
Well, no, but do you remember the last time he started the session with an Nat 20? It was the mech fight.
Mm-hmm.
The first session of the mech fight where we got our asses handed to us.
I'm trying to
face
be
it,
optimistic here.
It's not the gods that are going to kick our asses. It's
Chris.
their champions. They're gonna kick our asses.
Yeah, we're gonna kick the asses of the gods. The lower level
normal.
guys, we're gonna get bodied by.
It's normal.
Yeah, beat the low level guys. You ain't got no chance against the bigger guys.
I stood pretty well against the butcher. He was easier than the mech guy in theory. No, Alvina did. Alvina stood up well against the butcher. Everyone else nearly died to the butcher, but Alvina stood up quite well.
It's Lancer. That's what it is. It's a Star Lancer.
Ooh, good name. Very appropriate, actually.
That's like a fighter ship.
No, it's a cavalryman, basically. Because you can see he's got a spear,
There's the Ribion.
which I'm assuming is a laser spear. Because it's cool, and Githyanki, so it sounds about right.
Yeah, there's the bigger image for you. You want to see what it looks like. But it's just a proxy fill-in for the starship.
That is insanely
That's
cool,
quite
though.
cool.
I'm a big fan of that monster.
Yeah,
might-
also flyby.
I might need to look up this stat line at some point to run in a future game because I'm gonna find a way to use one of these.
It's good for like anything, like tier 1 boss, tier 2, like a group of squadron.
Yeah.
We already did Lou, yes. And I'm Chris Grimes, I'll be
Yeah.
your DM. Alright, should we play some Dungeons and Dragons?
Hell yeah.
Let's play some Dungeons and Dragons.
Woo whoop.
We've stalled them out long enough. We might not die now.
No, we're gonna die. We're just delaying the inevitable.
Welcome back to episode 100, The Shooting Star.
Episode 100. Finally, it's a special.
Yay.
We're all gonna die.
Special, we're gonna die. It's fine. Worst case scenario, you might just end up crashing into the continent beneath you and spend 100 episodes there.
Ooh, that'd be fun. What corner are we above again?
You are above Kyra, the crystal-lined landscape. There are fragments of crystal all about you as you are sweeping above the upper atmosphere of the realm. It appears that the Shooting Star, the ship that you are chasing after, one of the runner ships in the Butcher's complement of starships, appears to be keeping a low altitude. Seems to be almost like skimming across the atmospheres of the realms as it is making its way out of the scraplands. You have spotted it, or more importantly, it spotted you at the end of last session.
Damn it, point.
Because Randy got blinded by the crystals.
Of the point.
The sting.
The point did it. We were determined the point did it.
Yeah.
It's the only way they'd surprise us. Randy can see too much.
The scale should be to size. I've made the map a little bit smaller, a little bit more intimate. Ship's about maybe 100 feet away for you as it is also pointing towards you. Ignore the fact that Minnie's pointing the other way.
No, we've got it on the run.
As it rolls up from the from one of the larger crystals beneath it into your line of sight. It is about maybe 3 times the size of your ships. It's got this large comet-like shape to it with several almost astral or wind sails or solar sails for real world comparison, almost several solar sail points reaching out get away from its body, extending its size. Currently there's nothing connected to the points. They are just large spears almost coming off the ship, so it looks like a spiky comet.
Ooh, I remember one bit that we forgot about. What emblem does it have on it? Because you said you're going to make emblems for each of the gods.
Yes, well, I'm probably just going to base them on the original gods. So since the Butcher is originally based on Vernus, the Chainbreaker, you see what appears to be a large square fist, hand clenched, and coming out of the left and right off the palm is what appears to be chain link, so almost like it's holding up a chain.
Cool. I've got a good mental image of that. I've also just realised this. I need to send a picture, actually. I think I really know what that looks like, actually.
It's a very basic image. I'm not surprised if 500 different franchises have something similar. We'll call it the clenched chain.
Let's see if I can find this specific one. Okay, the top right one from this.
Top right.
No.
The Tame Beast symbol kind of looks like.
Yeah. Only back of the hand forward, so you're you're seeing it.
Yeah.
Rather than the clenched fingers, so you're seeing the back off the hand and it coming like straight up vertically.
Okay.
But yeah.
Cool.
Oh.
Awesome.
Or an uppercut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, well, we found the right ship.
Yeah, very very nice and blocky. Kind of, they wanted to really go with the shit. What's the architectural?
Greek.
No, not
Aztec?
Greek.
Brutalist.
Brutalist.
Brutalist. Okay.
There you go. They really want to go like really invoke the brutalist kind of aesthetic of blocky, imposing authoritarianism.
Yeah, that is entirely fair. Alvina just goes, well, I think we found him.
It's fair in an unfair way.
Found who? I can't see.
Oh, shit.
Admitting I can't see nothing. Damn points blinded me.
Hard to starboard!
Still turns to starboard but can't see.
That's what I mean. That's why you don't need to see the direction. It's a turn stop. Turn right, please.
technically gotten the drop on
They didn't
you.
get
I
the drop.
think I'm gonna represent this by giving them advantage rather than doing any sort of surprise round, just because
I
of
told you, Zormir.
more delayed nature of combat in space anyway.
Yeah, it makes
Plus-
sense.
Plus, our sales kind of show that we're part of their group with the fake thing, so they don't know exactly yet.
Well, here's a bit. They spotted us a long time ago. I think they've had time to figure out we're probably not aligned with them, regardless of it.
Yeah, they do seem to be coming out or maybe not fire. They're coming out doing hostile actions against you. You know that they
Coming
have
out
seen
with the
through.
guns pointed in our direction.
Yeah, they've already like flashed a giant bright light at you, which mechanically won't do anything just now, but they do have a light ability that might show off if they win the initiative. What is I doing? Yeah, let's get straight into turn order. As a reminder, you are obviously chasing the ship in order to rescue the kidnapped princess. Just combining shit there. Princess M or Im.
Im. Princess Im.
Im.
Flame Princess!
Not to be confused with her brother X.
Yep.
Because dear God is Imix, an egotistical father.
It's fine, we haven't met Ix yet.
What did the unicorn dust do? How much did the unicorn dust add to the initiative?
2.
2.
Yes.
Alright.
It's fine. I'm happy with the 22. I'm gonna be honest. I'm very happy with that.
I'll just do it on based on. But yes, all of your mini should be on the thing.
Would Randy be able to do that to the ship?
There.
Yeah, to the ship. It wouldn't be enough to cover the entire ship.
Gwent's not there, I don't think.
I suppose if you do it on
Yeah.
the pilot, I've technically been counting the pilot as like the one steering the ship and taking his action. So
Go on, Randy.
That would be Randy then, huh?
then yeah, you can give the bonus to Randy.
It's kind of they're getting a drop on us as well, so like having the boost like immediately on one person makes sense for it.
What was I doing? Grabbing. I did make a stat block for the shooting star ahead of time, so I can just click things.
Chris, Gwent isn't on the
Gwent's
ship.
not there.
Gwent's not on the ship. You missed one.
That's fair. I did just
Then
copy it from the last time. I forgot Gwent was dead. Um,
You're not there. So trade us out.
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah, Zombie's back in the lab working on probably the rest of the guns and shit.
New Gwent. Oh, actually, I should probably click the one.
Gwen appears there now.
Quick.
We're interchangeable. Cow or the
No.
horse.
It's a horse for a cow.
I'm just gonna keep you to one square.
We need
It's quite
magic
funny, I'm
beans now,
pushing
and
you.
we've completed the transaction.
Oh, Randy doesn't actually have a name on the mini.
Ooh, not bad for once though.
Hey, 18's damn good.
Yeah.
To be honest, we were kind of cooped up for a while. We're itching for a scrap.
Ready to fight.
Yeah.
Why is that? Oh, there we go. With advantage of 14, not bad. Add this to the turn order. Probably put a name in there. Just drop the shooting star. 14.
Alvina will shout to everyone, remember, we're not going to destroy the ship.
Can we add a on to Randy as well? Because I use the dust.
Added
Another 18.
Randy, so 18.
Randy's 18 as well. We've got a lot of 18 so far.
Where do you go, Gwent? Gwent Mossmile, Killer of Zormir.
Why?
You know, fair enough.
Good to know. Did all of you fucking beat the shooting star?
Yeah,
Damn it.
we were ready. We were itching for a fight, apparently.
It just gets a surprise drop on you, and you're like, haha, you've fallen into my trap.
Yep.
I'm not trapped in here
Rubbing
with
hands
you.
together.
You're trapped in here with us.
Excellent.
Excellent.
So is the ship? Would the ship be on 18, or is the ship a separate?
No, the ship gets a separate. Because it has an agility. Ship
that?
also
Agility.
has a stat block. What am I doing?
I was
Go
going to
tap
say,
the
this
ship
has
stat block.
stats.
It has stats. I have a thing I can just click. Why am I doing this manually? Because I got too many screens open.
No,
I was like, I gotta resize things.
Yeah, I get that.
All right, what am I doing? Initiative. Yeah, I'll give it a plus. Oh my god, 25. It's fucking winning. The ship's ready to go. Let's go.
We're ready!
I may be blind, but we're ready.
Yeah. It turns out Alvina shouting hard as starboard was accurate.
So where's
I mean, full steam ahead might have been better.
Well, no, if we get hot full steam ahead, we'd hit that crystal directly in front of us.
Yeah, it's
I'm
almost like
just
I actually wanted
visualising
mobility to matter in this one.
Yeah, there's an iceberg in
Coyote,
space.
running
Yeah.
fast. Your legs are just going round before they even move.
It's fine, I know what Alvina's doing anyway. Alvina's getting in a gun and she's gonna fire herself at the ship.
Jesus.
And we actually did a calculation. If I crit, I can do nearly 200 damage with a single hit to the ship. So, actually, I can do over 200 damage, in theory. With one melee attack.
Good times.
Okay, in that case, yeah, fire you.
Boo!
I don't think if we crashed the ship into the ship, we would make that much damage.
Probably not, yeah. It's just like it's because Alvina's got brutal critical and siege monster with high damage weaponry, is what it basically is. It's in perfect world, which would never happen. I think I can hit like 204 damage or something like that. If everything pings max damage and I'm using a few abilities on it.
Alright, what was I doing? That's all the bookkeeping, that's everything set up. Let's get into a space combat.
Woo!
Oh yeah, as Wolfie already reminded you, you're here to rescue the princess. If you blow up the ship, you blow up the princess. Just a reminder. You can if you want to.
Like, how fussed are some of us about the princess? Because I know Gwen's not, so...
Well, put it this way, Gwen. If you blow up the Princess of Imix, it probably pisses off Imix.
Yeah, but if you look in the vague direction of Imix, it pisses off Imix.
Hey, Alvina's had a nice chat with him.
Yeah, but I think
They seem to get on surprisingly well.
Please see my earlier comment.
One or two things in common.
I remember that Gwen thinks you're a monster.
He does. Well, he's not wrong.
What are these, 15 each still?
I'm just going to try and
30,
eat Imix,
60.
so you know.
I know, but I'm being
80.
honest about it.
Alright, ship continues forward with some momentum.
As for turn this direction, basically. It's hard to turn starboard.
On starboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that on its turn. Or and actually support rounds. That's what I haven't done. Do I support got something? Ed. One of these should be 10. It's just gonna double up again. But I might want to put one as 20 just to even it out. Oh, we all know that 0 is just secretly 20.
Yeah.
There we go. Alvina, you're up first. What do you want to do?
Yeah, Alvina is raging, getting in the cannon and firing herself at the ship.
Oh, these poor guys. They had so many plans. So many defenses.
Which I think is the full turn, basically, to do all that, isn't it?
Yes. But it's one hell of mobility.
Yeah.
Are you aiming yourself? You got any help with your aiming?
Can we have point aim?
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
This
Point's good at guns.
I'm gonna use the next support action for that.
Yeah.
But go ahead and make me, I guess, just an aiming check. Who has the higher proficiency? Your point.
Point's got expertise, you said, if memory serves, so that's him.
What's that? Plus
10.
8 plus 10. And 21. That is.
Yay.
They're quite a large ship. You're able to, more importantly, you avoid any of the giant spiky piers sticking out of the teardrop-shaped ship.
That was the
As
big bit,
you
honestly.
fly across and you smack right dab in between them onto the top side, the top smooth side, curving side of the ship itself. It appears to be made out of golden celestial steel. Has a feel of radiance and a slight warmth to it underneath your body. That is your action to do that, but would you like to do any mobility, any bonus actions, anything else for your turn?
The bonus action is rage.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'm on like the actual platform on the ship, right?
Give me a strength check
Okay.
to see how much damage you do as you impact the ship. See if you can actually. There aren't any, as far as you can see, openings in the ship.
Okay. 24.
No windows, no balconies or anything. It does appear to be almost submarine-like in its construction.
You know, that actually makes a lot of sense for the butcher. Not gonna lie, it kind of makes actually a lot of sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Another way to think about a teardrop shape is it kind of looks like a missile.
Yeah, I was thinking that exact thing. It's the Helsing Zeppelin's kind of what I got in my mental image for it.
As you impact it, you do get a decent dent into your landing spot. Not enough to break open the hull, because it's... Actually, technically, this is where I need to do a war check.
It might be. Alvin punches right through the
yep.
ship.
That is what a war check is for, to see if it can keep it in extruders? Extruder. Intruder?
Keep out intruders. Keep out intruders.
Out intruder, yeah. Interesting.
It's an external intruder.
I'm going to give advantage on this, though, because it is specifically designed for keeping things out. But a 21 does not do it, though. Close. They do not keep Alvina out. Alvina, with your pure barbarian strength and just, I assume you kind of almost dousing yourself in a heat shield as you're flying forward, you push all of the heat forward from your momentum and just melt the exterior enough that you punch through it as you shoot straight in to an interior corridor inside this large structure.
Yeah.
Is there sirens going off of breach?
Almost certainly now.
Almost certainly now. We'll get to the arrival of any of them on their turn, on the Shooting Star's turn, but as far as you can see around you, actually roll me a fate die, D20. Let's see if you happen to be around anyone or if you've got some breathing room.
Please get a 20 in the princess's cell. 12. I'm next to the princess's cell with the keys. 12.
It looks like everyone. It looks like you've hit almost like a commuting area. Like it's more a just corridor to get between places. Everyone is currently in their predominant battle station, so nobody is immediately around you. You have a little bit of breathing room.
Fun.
Before presumably security shows up.
Before all hell breaks loose.
Well, pretty good. All right, that's you, I believe.
Yep, that's me.
We used your support to help aim you to get you there. Gwent, it is your turn.
How exposed are the engines at the back?
For the ship itself, you do not see any engines. You actually can't determine what's powering this thing or what's moving this thing.
Big internal one. That kind of makes sense for the butcher again. Like...
Yeah. Well, it's a big metal ball, though.
Big metal, like teardrop shape, but yeah.
Okay, then I'm pulling out the cannon and charging it up for a lightning shot for next turn.
Go ahead and give me a perception check as well. Let's see what you can see as well. See if you can get any extra details.
Come on, Gwen. 24. God, I forgot you have a plus 15. That's insane.
24. You do notice at the very tail of the ship, it's very difficult to see, but you do notice there is about maybe like a 3-foot diameter opening in the tail end of the ship, the little like point as the teardrop goes around into that little like fine point at the back, where it looks like there might be almost not an engine but like an exhaust pipe.
I was going to say, is it like an exhaust port?
Yeah. Almost like it's gonna shoot out because it's a rocket.
Yep. We don't have photon torpedoes. You can't do that, Lou. I know what you're planning.
But extra information if you want to do anything with the exhaust port. Or presumably the thruster export. But is that you?
Yep, that's me for now.
Alright, awesome. Randy, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Well, I guess I better do something first.
Unblind. That passes, right?
I think it's 11 you need.
It
Yeah.
depends on
Actually.
what level would you say I was blinded by?
Let's go with light for now because I haven't actually made you all do saves. And we'll save their proper daylight ability for when they actually cast it.
So, yeah, I've done enough to pass.
You know what?
God
This
damn it.
this encounter might be a really difficult one for Randy because they are all light based.
It's just literal light-based enemies against the guy who specifically gets blinded by bright lights.
I can see
Unfortunately,
again.
it's a ship called the Shooting Star. I don't know what you expected.
Yeah.
It could have been ironic.
Well,
I,
it's the first time Randy's actually came up against things with lots of bright lights to blind him and stop him
It's a good
seeing.
learning
So
opportunity.
to be honest,
Anything else for Randy's turn?
well, you can see now. So,
What would you like to do?
So I don't know.
okay.
I think he's a bit more like because I told him how his ability actually worked last week, which might have derailed him a bit.
Yeah. What was it casting at a higher level 2 for this one? Actually, no, I'll leave the 7. For now, I will cast this. This is to help us.
Going up a lot here. Summon Draconic Spirit.
Friend.
Interesting how much.
What's its casting range? 60 feet.
Yeah, I'm not reading all that. So what you doing?
He summons little
Yeah.
dragon that has that
Little
stat
dragon.
line.
Yeah,
Cool. You're in charge of it.
yeah. An action to cast, and I don't think I got any bonus actions that I'm going to use now.
Oh yeah,
then
shit. It has an initiative.
Does it?
It goes immediately after you, so we just need another
Ah.
thing on the initiative here.
Oh, that's fine. Just do it on Randy's turn.
Yeah.
Look at added new initiative.
Yeah, it gets
I
one.
was actually thinking of taking this as well.
It's a good spell.
All right. What family of dragon are you summoning?
Gem. Please pick a gem.
Gem.
You know what flavor we're going with here. Gem dragon.
Mostly
Yeah.
because gem has resistance to radiant damage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. That's
Gem
true.
Gem dragon. Summoned.
Oh yeah, it's yeah, you have to pick one, but I guess it's a radiant gem dragon, whatever color that is.
Like a golden yellow? Probably a golden yellow.
Topaz dragon, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know the gem dragons all that well, so I know Force is the amethyst one.
Is there even any like
Let's go.
official dragons? I normally just
Yeah.
make them up.
The gem dragons actually have official stats. Yeah,
Oh.
they were in the dragon book.
Ravnica?
Oh no, I forget the dragon book has come out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
So-
well, I don't have that.
Also, by the way, just a thing, the Paizo accidentally got leaked that the Dragon Book in Paizo is coming out in Pathfinder soon. Because Amazon leaked it, and they went, well, shit, I guess we're announcing this now!
That's it now.
Half dragons are going to be in Pathfinder 2nd edition.
What's this dragon doing for its turn, Bob? Not anybody currently near it. What's its speed?
It's got a 60-foot fly.
I could try and dash over to the ship if you want, or you can just keep it with you.
I'll have it start assaulting the ship to present another target for them to.
You can send it through the hole that Alvina made in the side of the ship. How big
Or
is it?
send it to me.
Oh, it's large.
Or send it just to as a distraction from another point of the ship, so if they don't notice you.
I think they'll notice me.
Well,
There's a hole in the ship.
they're gonna at least try. The dragon at least tries to
Not to
become
notice
another
the
distraction, attacking the ship somewhere.
All right, you do that. This is just flavor-wise flying around. You doing like it's a destructive breath or
Breath
anything?
weapon, maybe.
Yeah.
It's radiant, so I imagine it's very resistant, but it's something.
Yeah, if it's radiant, then the ship's hull will just absorb it.
Yeah.
The ship seems to get a little bit faster from that. Almost like it's entirely solar powered. But that's fine. You start flapping it around. It is being observable present. How large is this dragon?
It's size large, so like
Okay, so it's
12,
like a
15 feet.
young
something
dragon.
like that.
Bob, anything else for you and Randy's turn?
They'd just be asking what they want them to do with the ship next.
Alvin gave one order and then left.
Yeah, Randy's
fine.
just
Where
get
we
going
be sailing to
starboard.
next?
The point just comes back up on deck, whistling like, "Well, package delivered. Just sit back and wait."
Obviously.
The entire they just leave now. The rest of the party leaves.
And now we turn away. That's one problem down.
2 problems dealt with.
Obviously, I don't want to mess up Gwent's shot, and
Oh, don't worry. I've got range for days. You can go anywhere.
all right.
It's 1,200 foot
You know,
range.
there are like crystal obstructions in your way as well. You know.
Yeah, but it's a big ship.
It's pretty large.
Yeah, these are
I
big
doubt-
crystals.
Look, I doubt Randy's gonna fucking be that.
These
bad.
are ship-sized crystals. I'm just saying, if you can't draw a line between your ship and the enemy ship because of a crystal, you ain't firing at it.
Yeah, to be fair, there is one very noteworthy one that really could fuck over your shot. Is that one?
What do you want? So, you want me sailing directly at them, or sailing off this way and coming at them from this side?
Ooh,
Probably
Throw
directly
curve.
at them, so fuck you can cause hassle.
I just
would
thought
imagine.
if you guys can get into like here and stop, this thing's probably not going to have any long range attacks on you. It's going to have to get in close. Because it's big, isn't it?
Jokes on you. Jokes on you for thinking it's wanting to do combat. Le Grim, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
They can't outrun me. I'm in the ship.
I cast fireball.
I mean, you could. Fireball!
Is it 32 hit? Oh no.
It's 32 damage.
It's a save.
It's a fireball.
Does a
Yeah.
32
I've
hit
never
with
used it
this
before,
saving
okay.
throws?
You don't hit. Are you aiming for the ship in general, or are you trying to aim for the hole that Alvina's made that
Only
Alvina
the
is
ship.
still in? Okay. Let's see. Fire. It definitely hits the ship, but as it does so, you notice the ship seems to absorb the fire damage. It seems to just harmlessly disperse around its metallic body.
Ooh. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. I've just realized this is literally a ship meant to transport the Fire Princess. Probably immune to
It's called the
fire.
Shooting Star.
Also, yes, also called the shit. Probably fireproof.
Also called the Shooting Star.
Yeah.
It's almost like there's a theme to this.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, fire does not look like it's going to be effective against this specially designed ship. But good knowledge for next couple
very
rounds.
good to
Something
know.
to keep in mind.
That actually helps a lot for me.
Any bonus action or anything, Lou, you want to?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, that's all right. I mean, you are sorcerer. It's not like you get a lot of bonuses out of wisdom damage. I quicken another fireball.
Second fireball. It doesn't work. Bang.
Nah, just to make sure. All right. We'll come back then to Fuck you. You're next. What would you like to do?
Okay. Fuck you's looking at the ship. Just wondering what the fuck he can do.
Steal it.
Does the ship have sails or anything like that?
Not deployed.
Not deployed.
Ooh.
Does it look like it has like an engine like our ship? Like
No,
pushing it forward?
it's just got that small exhaust pipe at the end, that like 3-foot wide exhaust pipe. Otherwise, it is a smooth teardrop shaped ship with spikes coming out of it.
And a hole.
Long long spikes that are as long as its actual body, so it's
Oh.
giving it a lot more volume.
Is the exhaust port towards us or?
The ship was pointing towards you, so technically it is pointing away. Gwent saw it off the reflection in a crystal. I'm so smart.
Right.
Like, if
That
you
actually makes sense. There's one directly
does
behind
make
it.
sense.
Nice one.
because
Okay.
the DM even forgot it's pointing towards you.
It's fine. There's a
Okay,
hole in the front
um,
anyway. Fuck you, because I'll be in a punch through it. So.
Yeah. I was going to try to disable like its engine. Okay. In that case, does it have like a mast?
No, like it's a proper submarine. There is no top
Oh,
deck.
right. Gotcha. Um,
It's got 4 big spikes. I don't know what they do.
um,
It's a submarine ship,
yeah, with a big hole in the front now.
which you think would make more, be more common in the actual sea, but no, everyone really wants pirate ships.
I mean, it's easier to turn an existing ship into an astral ship than building
true.
one from scratch.
This one makes
Makes sense in the main sphere where like there is a giant ocean that inhabits the entire world. In the shattered Altsphere, there's barely an ocean anywhere. I'm not sure where they're getting the existing ships from.
It's probably like salvaged from old designs. Probably a lot of them.
From like the pre-shattering.
Yeah.
But that predates most Noid societies.
Does it predate ships though?
Yeah.
That was during the prime. That's during the cosmic prime war.
Yeah, they might have had ships.
Yeah, they decided they wanted these ships to look like this.
That's fair. Anyway, your turn.
Yeah. Fuck you's gonna reach into his bag and pull out one of his new toys.
I'm scared.
Is a broom of flying.
Yay!
And he's gonna jump on it and fly. I think it's 50 foot on the broom.
Yep.
think
So you
it's
can
50
fly 50.
50 or 60, something like that.
I think it's 60 for the spell, 50 for the broom.
Okay.
Double check.
Yeah, it's 50 for the broom.
50
The
for the
broom.
broom.
Oh, cool.
Yep, that's cool. So he's going to fly forward 50 foot.
The important part is it hovers, which is crazy good.
Yeah, to there. And now I'm quite close to it.
Yeah, it is like coming towards you.
Mm-hmm.
It is rapidly approaching
That's
your
cool.
location.
That's fine. Even if you can see them behind glass, it's still classed as full cover, isn't it? If I was to like try to see like the bridge of the ship.
Yeah, it would still count as full cover. Same reason like Wall Force does and stuff like that. Also, you do not see a bridge. However, they are getting their information sensors. There is no opening. They have created a fully encased environment.
Does the ship look organic?
Ooh.
No, it's made of celestial steel. It's a
Cool.
metallic teardrop.
Okay.
Gold steel.
Got a nice gold color to it.
Okay. Because I was thinking if it's a creature, it might be able to do other stuff to it. So you would have seen that the scorching ray didn't do anything to it.
Immune to fire, probably immune to radiant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm guessing so.
We did the fire breath. It seemed to almost absorb the radiant damage and ignore the fire.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, healed by radiant, I guess. Maybe.
I mean, we're going if it just like speeds it up because it's a ship.
That makes it
like,
quickens.
it's solar powered,
It quickens it,
Yeah.
basically. That makes sense.
so it's powered by radiant energy.
Makes sense.
They're in enclosed space, aren't they?
Sort of.
The ship.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's currently only one hole in it, and Alvina is standing in the hole. If
Yeah.
you don't care about that, though, yes. If you would
Um,
like to do anything with that, I'm fine with you shooting a fireball at Alvina.
It's fine, I'm pretty fireproof,
Well-
so have at it.
not fireball. I was thinking more of a shatter.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah. Shatter into the exterior. Interior could do something. Yeah.
Yeah.
I also get blank token so I can track the dragon's health.
Yes. Let's
Yeah.
grab.
Let's throw a shatter into the hole.
Okay.
Alvina probably need to make the save as well.
Yeah,
for this.
I definitely am. I'm assuming.
Like character.
It's fine. I'm thankfully made of organic material.
Mhm. It's a DC 19 con save.
It's
Is
my.
it con? Hang on.
It is definitely con. It's thunder, right?
Yeah, con. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't absorb elements thunder. I'm pretty sure. I just need to check.
Absorb element should be all base 5 from
It's
dragon.
technically different. Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
base. It's the base 5 from dragon, so no thunder. Gift of the chromatic dragon reactive resistance doesn't work on this, unfortunately.
Oh, thunder, not lightning. Yeah.
Yeah, like lightning would. I'll be able to eat lightning.
What is character settings? Why is it
But
not?
it
just
also
optimized?
reverberates like sound throughout the ship because it goes 300 foot.
Okay.
Oh, I failed.
So,
Bob, can you control that dragon? Throw a little dragon token at the top.
so I'm imagining the sound just reverberating throughout the ship.
Venus vibrating on the spot. It's like.
Yeah, 1 second. I've accidentally come out from 20. Press the wrong button. Does it leave everything? Oh, I gotta reopen.
Oh no.
That's fine. Dawnriser. Con save for the ship. Well, ward check for the ship, but 17. What was the DC?
19. I also failed them.
19. Let's move this back over
I
here.
mean, it's only 9 damage.
Yeah, it's not crazy bad damage wise, but it's something.
It's more to like distract them.
Yeah.
Well, they've definitely
I
noticed I'm
know.
here now.
Let's grab one of their stat blocks to use. Yeah, let's go here. I'll just go do a general group stat block for the interior guys.
Yeah, I don't have that on anymore.
Ooh, 6. They fail. They are going to have. I'm just going to give them all like a bane effect from being disoriented by the sound.
Hell yeah.
I
And
imagine they hear a crash and then a boom. And
Yeah.
they-
I wonder if we've been invaded. Do you think, Terry? Bloody Terry.
That's also a good thing to notice here. I'd actually not realised I've not got anything against thunder damage. I might need to correct that in the future.
But also because I can see, or because Avena's within 60 foot, bonus action D10.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah, that's fair, sir.
I've got the token for the Dawnriser to track itself as well.
It's got a token, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's on the ship.
Token.
Oh, 1 second.
Oh yeah, we
You
can't
can-
select it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can now control the ship.
There we go.
Yeah, it's got 600 health on the ship.
We have had a lot of time to repair it.
Yeah. Alrighty. I also need a nope. An issue's over here. Let's put that back over there. That's where I can find it because it's on the left and not on the right. Alrighty then. Fugu, is that you?
That's me. Yep.
Okay. It's the shooting star's turn, and the shooting star is going to continue forward. I need to also select Alvina with this because you're coming with the ship.
Yep.
Is going to. Well, I assume you're going to get out of the way of the shooting star coming towards you, so it's just going to continue flying. It's going to duck and weave around some crystals, and then come eventually end up over on just above the Dawnriser, flying above it. As it does so, it's going to use its action to do blinding light.
On Randy specifically.
Randy specifically.
I'm counterspelling that.
It's not a spell. It's the ship's.
Oh,
The ship is
damn
releasing
it.
a bunch of energy. Unfortunately, ships don't cast spells. Lou.
They fire energy at us.
Laser
And blind
beam.
me.
Forgot I didn't actually add the DC to the thing. 1 second. I have to see
DC
through.
of Infinity.
It's because it's also an area of effect spell. I forgot to actually add that detail. I just said what it does and not actually how to like react to it.
It just does it. You don't get a save. It just does it.
Start off their turn. Can't start off their turn. Okay, cool.
I've also...
All right. I also want to prep one other thing real quick, just for my own fun.
That's always good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just want to do this for my own fun.
I want to do this because, quite frankly, I'm really enjoying this.
Nice. All right. As it
Ooh.
casts
I'm blind.
blinding light, and suddenly the entire area is filled with this burning bright white light that Randy is just dead from.
I was he might pass out.
My eyes!
As it reflects off the surrounding crystals around you, it creates a
DC
massive.
25.
Yeah. None of you are seeing through this.
Am I?
Don't worry. It's. You might. Yeah.
Come inside.
Alvina stares at the sun for fun. 4 turns. Okay. I work with that.
Wonder.
I was mainly going, do I have to make the save at all because I'm in the ship?
I think Jarmir could maybe make it, but he's inside. And he
Alvina
doesn't
actively can make it. She has to roll high if I have to make the check.
The light would be pouring in through the hole. So until you turn a corner and it starts like dissipating, yeah, it is just washing that corridor in this light.
Okay.
Randy
Luckily, you're in a corridor, so
Yeah.
it's very hard for you to get lost. But
Hey, Alvina can get lost anywhere. Actually, she can't. She's actually got survival. She's actually not bad at navigating. She's not me.
there you go. I want a nice representation of what the map looks like now to all of you.
Mm.
And con saves.
Concept. But that is the Shooting Stars main action.
Aww!
You do have a D10.
I could. Do I want to D10 this? You know what? Fuck it. I'll D10 it. Because it's funny. Because it's funny.
Hopefully it now makes sense as to why they don't have windows on the ship.
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's fine. Yeah, I'll use that D10. Plus 1. It doesn't matter what I roll. I mean, it does see into the sun for fun. She's fine.
Hey, it doesn't matter. The dragon.
Yes, immune to
Let's-
blinded.
This is not blindness, by the way.
Oh.
Blindness is the absence of sight. This is the overstimulation of sight. It works
Oh,
similar to
they
a
go
cloud
by
spell,
next
and it's
plan?
obscuring.
Oh, okay. It's obscured terrain. Cool.
Because yeah, unfortunately, there's just the light is just obscuring everything. What was I doing? I was going to see if any of the ship guys got to you. But we'll throw that D4 onto their fate check as well. So 6. They don't get to Alvina just yet.
They're panicking.
Yeah, they're a little bit distracted right now. We're about to go investigate, and well now they gotta deal with all this first. It's gonna take them a little bit of time of security to get to you, but that's fine. They're also going to launch their other weapon that you actually can't see right now, so that's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm sure nothing bad's happening. Hey, it's a sport round. What would you like to do?
Turn survives as the pilot.
Yeah.
Turn your
Don't
eyes
do
off and on
anything
again.
rash.
Turn your
We
eyes
can't
off.
currently see.
Turn your eyes off and on again.
Don't look at the light.
That's cool. No, he's a robot.
I
It
can't
works.
help but look in the light. It hurts.
Don't go into the light, Randy.
Yeah,
Randy,
big
you suddenly
blanket.
feel a covering presence of some sort of thick fabric being thrown over you, and as you are plunged into not quite pitch blackness, as the light is still bleeding through the blanket,
Yeah.
but enough that is you're no longer killing you. You are still hilariously blind because you're under a blanket,
Yeah.
But blind for a different reason, though.
but you're blind for a different reason.
Your retinas are not going to get burnt off.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be more like Jones is helping him pilot.
This is funnier.
Well, that too, but while he's in a blanket.
Yep.
Randy's going to make some pottery.
Uh,
Depends what Jones is reaching for.
He's reaching for the mushrooms. Come on, that was wide open. I don't know what turn Ryan's gonna
Really is a fun guy to be with.
Let's see, how do I want to do this?
We're going for wide open, why not?
And I'm just gonna move this to the side temporarily, not like that.
Ah! The ship's gone!
Ship's gone.
I've gone!
We're dead.
More importantly, I've gone!
You've gone. There we go.
We're all dead.
Yeah,
Oh,
Huh?
the TPK's happened.
Oh, he did promise. Let's be fair.
Turns out the only thing needed to beat the entire party was a flashlight.
there we go.
Everything's for all our actions. Everything's gone. No one's doing nothing.
It's
now.
fine. I know I'm next. That's all that matters.
Ugh, yeah, I forgot it affects the initial order. That's a pain. This just allows me to see you all in the gem layer, so I actually can move you.
Yeah.
Because guess what? You can't see anymore. How would you like to pilot the ship?
Full stop. Full stop. Full stop.
Randy,
For the love of
stop
God.
Randy, stop the ship.
Randy stops the ship. How does your? I guess it's just the Void Arcanite just cancels out the momentum. Yeah, your ship should, in theory, actually be quite good at that. But give me a momentum check anyway, or I guess I'll roll momentum check, and we're gonna see how you actually want to fail this. I'm gonna say DC 15. If you succeed, the ship is hard to stop because of its momentum. If you fail, the ship stops immediately. So let's find
Whoa,
out.
Time to see how good the
5.
brakes are.
5, ship stops immediately.
Turns out we were running on minimal power anyway.
I actually
Randy
realized I
knows
need...
Ah,
where the quick break is.
He's got that.
Now
Pulled the
everybody
handbrake.
roll a deck save.
He pulled the handbrake.
I think Randy was pulling the brake as he got completely blinded.
Yeah,
anyway.
he fell
Ah!
over screaming and he just caught his leg on the handbrake.
Alright, but that is the ship Alvina. It is your turn. You are currently in a corridor bathed with light. What would you like to do?
I got 25 or more because I rolled it, so I can see.
You just put your back to the actual hole itself, like partly covering your eyes. You can still, because luckily you were obviously pointing away from it, just the walls lit up around you, and your natural barbarian instincts threw up your hand to partially cover you, giving you a little bit of shade, so it didn't like immediately blind you.
Danger sense. I've just got my sword behind my head just so I can look around. It's a straight corridor, right? There's no doors. Currently?
No, so it goes left to right, and then it curves to the right on both sides, or curves inwards on both sides. It looks to just be an exterior arcane corridor that connects to two places.
Okay, odds are go left, evens are go right. I'm going left.
I'm going left.
I'm basically
Okay.
I'm gonna thunder down the corridor. Do I see anyone in 45 feet of movement?
45 feet of movement. I'll let you know in 1 second. 1 second. Just grab this. Where the hell did I put it?
She's not being sold. She actively wants to draw attention. So
Yeah.
she's probably putting her swords through walls as she's doing it with siege attack. Just going,
Let's
interior
find out. Yeah. Low, you encounter somewhere, and high, you don't. Okay.
I don't. Then Alvina's just gonna start smashing shit on the interior side of the ship, basically, as she just runs down the corridor.
It's got some decent size to it. You're going to the... well, you don't know this, but you're going towards the tail end.
Yeah.
You also rolled quite high. You find... What would be on the tail end? You don't find one of the three prominent locations, but you'll find an external location. You do find several what appear to be rooms, and eventually one of them you find to be quite... some of them are just standard bunk bed. They look like squadron rooms. Although you do notice as you're kind of peeking through all of these rooms, there aren't normal beds in here. There appears to be large, almost square-like beds with padding all around them, almost kind of like a sandbox with blankets in it. And it occurs to you, Gwent would be very comfortable here.
Yeah. Fair enough. Maybe for the
And eventually you manage to find what appears to be a larger room. This one's got a large, very clearly much more premium bed set up. There's just pillows surrounding the square indent in the floor, as well as what appears to be a very large square mirror on one wall and like a massive set of dresser drawers, only they seem to have been set up almost like an aisle, so that there is almost a U-shaped rectangular shape to them, as if like almost a horse-like creature could come into it and access several different things to its left and right in front of it. But this appears to be some sort of more captainy-esque quarters you seem to have found.
Cool. Well, I'm going to loot the room. I'm going to loot the room generally. Very specifically, I'm going to steal the mirror, though, because that's apparently a thing that Alvina keeps doing. So she's going to make it a thing.
And are you going to carry the mirror? It's a decent, probably like 5 foot wide by 5 foot mirror. How are you carrying / stealing this? This is like a proper wall mounted mirror.
Fair. It's a bit too big to go in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just going to smash the dresser table and see if there's anything fun comes out.
I thought you were going to say you're going to
Not
smash
the mirror.
the mirror.
No, I'm not going to smash the mirror. It's bad luck. I'll remind the point that it's here at some point.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to cut the dressing table in half.
You're just destroying this place.
I'm going to loot the room, but quickly and violently, essentially.
Okay. You find, first of all, a supreme, I want to say.
Ooh.
Supreme healing potion.
Hell yes. I'm probably gonna need it.
Actually, you're investigating the place before you smash it, right?
Yes.
Give me an investigation check to see if you find this before you smash it.
Okay. Investigation.
If you smash a supreme healing potion.
It would be funny. Yay! I find everything!
Okay, you find the supreme healing potion.
Cool.
You do not smash it. Well done.
Yay!
It's always good.
Alvina has a nose for loot.
Nose for loot. As well as what appears to be some sort of what appears to be a war horn of some variety. Give me a nature check. It appears to be made out of this beautiful shimmering bone-like material.
12.
Okay. You actually recognize it appears to be made out of unicorn horn.
Unicorn war horn. Okay.
But it's been molded and shaped to be a like trumpet giant war horn.
Fun. I might actually know what that is, but I have a theory.
Blow it.
Not yet.
Oh.
But I do think it's a 400 Valhalla. But yeah, I'm smashing this stuff mostly to keep my rage up. Is one of the big ones.
Yeah. I like how you're doing this while just carefully picking up the loot.
It's like, oh, loot. Bam, 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 bam. It's also trying to be as noisy as possible because I'm trying to actively draw attention to myself. So, but she's got all that dragon in her now. So apparently she's really good at this. Oh, can I actually potentially roll a check to see if I can basically how well I do try and draw attention to myself, maybe?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Just 23.
All right, I think they know where you are.
Yeah.
You were on your way to you anyway, so let's all right, that's Alvina's turn. You do also have another support round. You can actually use the engine recharge, and there's no enemies on the ship. But that's fine, some of these were meant to be wasted.
Yeah.
Gwent, it is your turn. You can't currently see it. What would you like to do?
Okay, because I imagine you blind people before you board them, so I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself,
Good plan.
and then guidance on myself as well, so I can try and rub my eyes to try and see.
You're just ready.
All right.
Is the idea?
25. DC 25.
Yeah, it's real unlikely I'm going to be able to make it, but you know. Ooh, yeah, I've not got
Even
not
with a
chance
D4, it
with-
doesn't work.
Oh, still
Close.
22 though.
Close.
So
22,
close.
you're getting close. When do I want to do this? I don't want to do it all on the shooting star's turn, so that seems appropriate. Let's do it at the end of your turn. I'll count as legendary
Yay.
actions. As you have this thought, does a 23 hit?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
No?
Call of Shield of Faith.
You feel something being repelled by your shield of faith. You feel as if you've just been attacked and just narrowly avoided getting hit.
Gwent's passive.
Son of a bitches.
Gwen-
I knew it.
Gwent's passive paranoia just instantly goes, dodge!
I start flipping off randomly into the sky. Hopefully, one of you.
Gwent instinctively
He's got to see this.
Gwent instinctively flinches at the mere thought of being attacked, so he just dodges the attack immediately.
He heard it coming. It's like, whoop.
All right. Randy, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Well, I can't beat the DC to be unblinded at all. In any way, shape, or form.
You've got
So-
disadvantage on it as well, don't you?
Yeah. Randy is gonna dreadcraft petals across all of his potential eyes on his body just to try and stop them being so blinded to now. But because the dragon has blind sight, or it can find out, it can sense things around it, and is moved back towards our ship because we saw the ship coming towards us. So Randy would have ordered the dragon to come back to us, and is going to attack whatever is nearby us. And he's got
How intelligent is this dragon, and can it communicate with you?
It can understand every language that the caster does, and I think it's pretty bright, but not super bright. It's the intelligence 10.
he's-
Oh, okay. I know it's blind sight. Then as it flies back to you, because I assume it can't telepathically communicate with you, it has to fly back to you to tell you.
Yeah.
Then it tells you that there are no mortal enemies on the ship for it to attack. They are attacking you with spiritual weapons.
Mm.
And that the ship is flying away. It is leaving.
Would the dragon have enough speed to chase it?
Not when coming back to
Okay.
you.
Technically it was flying above, or the ship itself was flying above the ship, so it can like stop temporarily and then start back after the shooting star. Which to be fair, the shooting star mechanically is above the ship anyway, because it's not its turn to move. We should leave that just there for now. But it is going to continue past the Dawn Riser and keep going. It doesn't need to fight you. It has a mission. Let's get the fuck out of here.
So would it have been able to have got close enough to me to say and then get close enough to attack the ship?
Any as in with like its claws and stuff?
Because I'm just gonna use the friend.
Flew by. It'd have to fly. What was the speed of the dragon? Because the shooting star can go 70.
60.
60.
No, if it had to slow down, it can dash to get like mid pace with it, so that way it can keep up with it next round. But the shooting star can go just slightly faster and didn't need to stop.
Oh, hey, there's a fun one for you, Bob. Make it catch up and land on the top of the ship, because it can't escape
Yeah.
it.
Basically, gonna try and catch up and land on it.
Yep. Yep. It can dash and with its action movement, kind of like get on it, so that way it's with it. Yep, that's fine.
slightly digging its claws into the to just not let it get away. Yeah. I've still not got to attack with this dragon other than
You do the breath
and
weapon, which
it's
is
not going
immune
to do the
to.
breath. It's not going to do the breath again.
At the end of your turn, yeah, these do have advantage because you can't see. Spiritual weapon can't see you. A 16 to hit Zormir, or to hit, not Zormir, Randy.
Randy.
Ooh, am I actually hit? It's
I
not
think that
Zormir.
does it, Randy, yeah.
I will use shield.
Ooh,
from-
okay.
from
You
my
also,
defense wand.
yeah, you also feel the incoming danger as the dragon warns you of incoming attack.
By the
Roar.
way, you're about to be stabbed.
The dragon has blind sight, so and because I have a couple of these and not enough players, let's throw one against the dragon as well. The dragon's got hit points.
He does.
Dragon's gonna be a threat. As it's approaching the ship will last out with this. This will just be the first one. An 18 to hit the dragon.
Nope.
Nope, this is the dragon. Okay, Lugrim, then it's your turn.
Yeah, what did you cast it at?
It was blinding light.
I cast it at 6.
Mag-
Nice.
So it's got,
21
it's
AC.
got, I believe it's 20. Because it's 14 plus level.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
because
I
there's
can't
6,
math.
then, yeah,
I can't math.
It's not a spell. It's flooding the area of radiant energy. Would it count as magical? It is radiant.
Is it a magical effect?
Yeah, we'll say it's a magical effect.
Okay, well,
Dispel
at 4th
magic.
level, I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic.
Yes.
Levels.
Level
Ooh, I gotta figure out what kind of level this might be.
DC
Give me a
25.
spell casting check, and if you're high enough, I don't have to think about it.
Come on, Lou. Yeah, 4th level.
Come on.
It's probably more than 4th level.
How do you spell casting check? again?
Basically, it's a charisma check. Basically, actually, a charisma save because you're a sorcerer, so that you have proficiency. Is effectively that. Oh no, you've got a focus. Actually, it goes higher. I don't know. Charisma plus proficiency plus any modifiers you have from your.
If you go to your spell
Focus.
screen, you should be able to click the spell attack there essentially.
Oh,
Yeah.
Twenty-five.
25. He actually
and I
straight
come up
makes.
twice.
He
It
makes.
meets the...
He makes the saving throw, so I'm assuming that's high enough, right?
I don't think I need to think about this. 1 second.
Oh yeah, if it's a 9th level spell, he needed to roll a 19.
Yeah. You can dispel the 19th level. Look, Graham, come in like magic. Not my watch.
Yep.
Lou, just everyone hears a lamp just noise.
Yeah.
1 second. Put
And
that
then I
back.
thought because fuck you was flying on the ground.
And then put the white back to the token, the GM layer. That should be everything back.
Hell yeah,
Dragon
hell
birds
yeah,
on the
Lou.
ship as well.
Yeah, that's better.
Oh yeah, move the
can
dragon
see now.
onto the ship.
Unbag Randy.
Yeah, I'm about to shout to Randy. Randy,
Okay.
you can, I'll see now. Right
I'll
leg's
see
gone.
now. Ooh.
So I still
Might not
think
get away.
I have to roll to see if I get unblinded on my turn.
Yep. The all
Oh yeah, because you actually have the ropes, not just needing to make the check. That's funny. Lou, that's your action. I believe you don't have any bonus action or anything, so it should be you.
Well, I did, but I don't want to use it yet.
That's fair. Fuck you. There was sudden blinding or like overwhelming white light, and now the white light has dissipated. The radiant magic dispersed.
Okay, so I'm now behind the ship.
Yes, the ship has shot past you as it just exploded with light. And it's technically above the Dawn Riser, but I don't want to like move it on top of the Dawn Riser for icon reasons. So it's there now.
So the ship itself is immune to fire. What about its engine?
Well, remember, all you can currently see is the exhaust pipe, and you're not actually sure where that exhaust pipe goes. Presumably
Yeah.
to an engine, but you don't know. Who knows?
Well, so fuck you's gonna fly up to the exhaust and going to fire scorching rays into it.
All right, give me some attack rolls. We'll see if it hits the internals, depending on how well you attack.
I was
No.
half expecting you to say he gets a giant potato and stuffs it in there.
Big potato.
Big potato, 3 foot wide
Yeah.
potato.
16, 22, and a 20.
Okay, okay. I guess we do war checks
I've
here.
just realised that's probably the best use of plant growth ever. Would be that.
One
Giant
four.
potato, shove it in an exhaust pipe of a spaceship.
Sir, the engines are backing up because of potato.
Why? Why can I smell chips?
As you fire the scorching rays down the chute in towards the ship, you definitely hear the sound of something exploding from inside the ship itself. You can smell a bit of smoke coming out of the ventilation as you are kind of moving away from it. A little bit of like trailing black smoke coming out of it now. The ship
Okay.
seems to have lurched to half its speed.
I was
Nah.
gonna say, will I need to roll the damage, or are you just gonna take it as it's hit?
I'll just take their average damage.
Okay.
I'm also just scared if you actually manage to land a hit inside of it. It's not really. Well, it is designed to take like a decent amount of fire damage, but
It's 2d6, so average on that is
7.
What? 7.
but it's also not designed to have the fire come back up the other way.
Yeah.
So, you've definitely damaged something. It is now going at half speed until somebody can make a maintenance check.
It's fine. I'm
Cool.
apparently going
Then-
towards the engine room, I assume. So.
And then I'm gonna fly back onto the ship.
Ooh, fun.
Your ship or their ship? Your ship. Go.
Yeah.
All right. All right. When the effect ends, I'll do this just before we get on to the shooting star's turn. It gets to try and make a recharge ability. Where was that? Okay. D6 on a 3 to 6. Nope.
You rolled a 6 on a
Yep.
6.
Rolling a D6. A 1, it does not get its blinding light back.
Hell
Thank
yes.
Christ.
Yeah, thank you. Randy can actually participate, possibly.
It is now the shooting star's turn. It's already launched its spiritual lances that now act on their own.
Hello,
Fukyu,
security.
as you get back to the ship, I'm gonna attack you with spiritual lance. 13 to hit.
Actually, that misses, doesn't it?
I also didn't target Lou.
Sorry, I muted my mic. No, that doesn't hit.
Yay!
26 to hit Lou.
Lou's dead.
Oh,
Uh,
for Lou.
that hits.
Why did I not roll damage? Should roll
These
damage
ones haven't been
automatically.
rolling. Yeah, actually, these ones haven't been rolling damage at all. I don't think actually.
Why have you
Just been-
not?
Yeah, you've got it set to separate for some reason.
Yeah, why are you separate? You shouldn't be separate.
Yes, it should.
It'll be a roll 20 update because they did just do an update, I believe. So
Don't auto roll damage.
yeah,
That's
maybe it would have been the
that's
update,
fine.
wouldn't it? Yeah, absolutely.
All right, you only care about the damage for this. Take 12 piercing
Did you get
as
stabbed?
a giant, or 12. It shouldn't be piercing. It should be force. I'm an idiot there. Take 12 force damage. 1 second. These are supposed to be spiritual weapons, Chris.
Because I don't think any of us have anything against force specifically.
No.
So
No.
and the other one that
I
it
was actually
matters-
thinking about taking the shield of Brocha shielding,
Go shielding.
but you have to attune to it.
Yeah. Yeah, the only one I think that it matters for is Alvina, who's not getting attacked by him. So.
All right. How many spears do they have left over? They have 7 spears because 7's a holy number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I attacked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got an extra spear to use up. Can't attack the ship, doesn't have a soul. Doesn't make canonical sense. Who do I want to use this last spear on? Who's piloting the ship? Randy. I'm gonna hit Randy again.
Here, Randy again. Yeah,
Randy
Alvina's spiritual weapon proof. Why? She's inside the ship. That hurt.
Randy, are you still blinded, right? Because you haven't made your save yet.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's still
I'm
blinded.
still blinded.
Then advantage 24 to hit.
Then that one will hit.
24 force damage.
Ouch.
And
That's
on,
gotta hurt.
on its turn itself, it can't use its blinding light, but it is going to use its blazing trail as you watch as the ship. Damn.
That
Going
was
to
to
combat.
maintain concentration on the dragon.
You watch as the large spikes on the ship itself. You hear a little clink as they seem to slide open, revealing a hollowness inside, in which large, what appear to almost be solar sails, unwrap, giving it the appearance of a multi-winged dragon.
That's really cool.
As it suddenly glides and seems to get a burst of movement. Let me actually grab everyone on the ship, and will move the ship away 200 in any direction it wants.
Oh, the initiative's gone.
Is that even with the damaged engine?
Yeah, that's its normal speed. This is its special sail action. It's not the engine actually doing this, it's the sails giving it a lot of agility to quickly glide.
It's basically a teleport for all intents and
Gotcha.
purposes.
Yeah, it's flavorful teleport. It is a recharge ability, so it can only do it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's actually not a recharge ability.
Not gonna make that a recharge vehicle. That's insane.
It should be a recharge. 1 second. It's designed for this ship. Oh, I'll give it a 5 to 6 recharge. 5 to 6. Do.
Oh,
There we
I've
go.
just thought of something that would be cool. If you're 5 to 6, if we destroy 2 of the wing things, it goes to a 6 only. If we destroy all of them, it turns it off. That'd be cool,
That's
right?
fair. Could just also reduce its movement. Probably do both. But it is going to very quickly glide between all of the crystals and take up a nice little hidden perch behind this larger one over here.
And he's still blind, so I can't keep an eye on it. Someone else track that and tell me where it goes.
It's fine, you might be able to track it by sound, because you just hear a clanging. It's like, hello, security, show up!
Alvina, roll me 1d6 plus 2 for you. 1d6 plus 2.
4.
All right. As you're coming out of the very lovely captain's office, you come face to face with 4 large, very muscular unicorns.
Oh, yeah.
Fair enough, you know.
As they stand partially on their hind legs and make a fist cracking motion at you.
Ooh, never had. I'm just gonna go. Ooh, never had a fight with some unicorns before. I've usually had nice chats with them. As we just cracks her neck.
This is gonna be I'm just gonna make these skill contests for inside ships because it's more fun and flavorful that way.
I'm fine with it.
So go ahead and let's see. We need your ability to attack back, your ability to dodge, and if they can get an advantage on you. I have their stat block. I'm just gonna attack you 4 times. It's easier.
Yep. I'd say the easy one because of how Alvina fights. Both sides have advantage on every check if it's like strength
check.
because she always recklesses, doesn't she?
There you go. Does a 13 hit?
Nope.
And there is 4 of them. So let's just roll this 4 times. A 24 to hit.
That hits.
24 to hit, a natural 20.
I'll negate critical, but
Negate critical? Alright.
Yeah.
And a 19 to hit. 19? Yeah,
19 does hit. Yes. I was checking. It's like, oh, that might miss. No, it does. It does barely hit.
Okay, then 3 hits, and you've negated the critical.
Yep.
So let's go ahead, and they're just going to do a combination of either hoofs or horns. It doesn't really matter. I think they're just fucking. I don't feel like they get enough charge up time, so I'm just gonna use their hoofs. They're just gonna come punching in at you.
Get punched by a horse.
Let's see, 2d6. First one, 13 bludgeoning damage as they come to swinging in.
Half to 7.
Another 18. Ooh.
Half to 9.
And for the third guy, 14.
Half to 7.
They're just all coming in, swinging at you. Do you speak Celestial?
Not Celestial, no.
You hear them in grunting, beautiful melody. Seem to be saying stuff to you as they are coming in, swinging. They're like doing this mix of back leg, but also four-legged fighting style. Where they'll like get up on their hind legs and almost like leap jump at you and punch downwards, and then land on their four hoofs, quickly like back punch you with their hind legs. And just all four of them are doing this as if you have like crickets jump attacking you.
I also just realized these are super muscular unicorns. You know what these are called normally? Rhinos. That's my brain.
An assault unicorn.
No, I'll be speaking back in just every language I have. I don't know if they speak any of them.
Amazing. They have Elvish, Sylvan, and telepathy.
Oh, I actually speak Elven because I'm an elf. So I go, sorry, can't understand you. Do you speak Elven? With a shot?
We do. Surrender now.
No.
Good.
Perfect. I'm glad we agree with each other.
Ooh, I can headbutt you with a horn.
Find me.
It's fine, I'll headbutt him back.
With a horn?
I have
I don't
horns.
think so.
Alvina has horns.
Oh shit!
Oh, my
Horn headbutt contest.
It's like two
Got a lot of horns.
Bam! They've got one long horn. I've got two short, it's like spiked horns because I've got the dragon horns now.
Yeah, you can like hook their horn and like break it off.
Let's grab you and let's put you down here. Make you buff unicorn.
Buff unicorn.
If I can actually
Hell
track your
yeah.
health.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give them effectively minion health.
Mhm.
Give them one stat block.
Yeah.
So I don't want to track 4 unicorns.
That is entirely fair.
AoE damage will they'll have vulnerability to AoE damage as a consequence. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. The shooting star did its action. The people on it did its action, and the legendary action, so to speak, by which I just mean the fact that I'm dispersing all the lances over the round instead of one at a time, since they're spiritual and you can't actually kill them. All you can do is run the fuck away from them. Because hey, again, it's like this combat is designed for mobility. They'll get recharged. All right, it's now a support round apparently.
Oh, Millie can help aim a cannon.
Millie's not even here anymore.
Oh yeah.
Assume that gets replaced with one of the other NPC names, since they all are able to. Abby can help you.
Abby
cannon.
is the easy one, right? I'd say aim a cannon shot, right?
Yeah, truly.
Because even if you guys just take out the engine or nothing else, like have a.
For no, you
If we
don't.
can get a hit on it, it'd be better.
The shooting star does currently have full cover because of all the crystals in between. Yeah, don't worry about that. Fine. It has 3/4 cover because of all the crystals in between. But you can shoot the crystals if you would like. They are destroyable because they are obviously drawn onto the train by myself.
What are the
But with
red
that-
crystals, by the way?
Nothing. I just want them to be different colors.
Oh, okay. I thought, are they like, are they energy fields? I
I
was
fully
wondering.
expect the red ones to explode, so I'm nowhere near the red ones.
I'm gonna
Just
eat the
because
red
that's the
one.
kind of bullshit, like, oh, it's a time dragon baby.
No, I just wanted a different mix of colors to make the battlefield more interesting. They don't mechanically do anything.
You say now.
Entirely fair.
Like, the mechanical gimmick of this fight is just the crystals themselves obscuring stuff.
If
But also
video
being able
games
to
have
bounce
taught us
radiant.
anything, red things explode.
It is
Okay,
red
and
things.
what I'm hearing is the players want the red
I'm
things to
down for the
explode.
red things to explode, honestly.
And who am I to deny the players their want?
Yay! I'm
So
happy.
This is why
they
there's so many
now
crystals. Keep
they now do
exploding.
a fireball's level worth of force damage
Fun!
when they explode.
Hell yeah.
I also like how I've picked the one corner where there is no red crystals. I'm so smart. Look at
That's
look
what
at
I was
that shit
literally
signal.
thinking. It's like, it makes sense if the red ones explode, because there's so many around to make shit.
What would you like the Dawn Riser to do?
Right, plug in where they went and let's warp.
I don't think I can see yet.
You can't see yet. He's still
Or who's not blinded here?
me.
Any?
No. Remember, you
can see.
weren't like mechanically blinded. You were just overwhelmed, obscured. So as soon as the light's gone, you can see, unless you're Randy, who happens to have a mechanical reason.
Oh yeah, Randy's
Because of the robe.
Something else is blinding Randy, right? No, his robe.
Harder starboard, is it?
Port,
Harder left?
port.
As long
Port's left,
long as
starboard's
you-
right.
as long as you can tell me where we need to go, I can punch in the warp.
Hard port.
God, how do I? You know, I'm
Turn
just
to
gonna,
9 o'clock.
I say we use the jump to get right on top of them. Because we've
I'm
got the
s-
jump ability with the
Yeah.
Dawn Riser still.
I'm just gonna move all the spears because they just get resummoned when you do move. They don't catch up. They just dismiss them and resummon new ones.
I also like, by the way, for neatness sake, you're moving them directly behind the initiative for me, which just looks very nice on screen.
And for my own convenience,
Ooh.
I'm gonna move you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna turn you around.
Yeah.
All
Are we
right.
behind it now?
No, we'd be to its right
Well,
now, I
Side
assume, right?
on.
Well, it came in
Yeah.
like this way, so
Yeah.
I imagine that it turned around to look at us, not just continue round.
Him in here.
I assume it's pointing towards this corner. That's
Is
kind of
that
my
there?
imagine.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like-
you're behind it now. You scored above 10.
Yay!
I'm just gonna roll for its
Mhm.
direction. You win.
Me.
You are now right behind it.
Go.
Do. I did its recharge at the start of its turn. Potentially gets to go again at the end of its turn, so recharge for its blinding light, which does not recharge, and I guess recharge for its solar sail,
Which does.
which does recharge.
It's just gonna
Good
teleport
for
away
it, because
again.
it needs to. Okay, so it pulls in its sails after it's completed its movement, and you also notice, like, as they were unfurling the sails, it almost released this radiant dust powder. And it seemed to almost reflect through the radiant powder, enhancing it as it did its burst of radiant sail movement. Which I'm just going to count as the recharge gimmick of it, like it has to coat it in this radiant powder in order to get the effect it does.
It's Dorito dust.
I was imagining it more as like tiny Dorito crystals that it shoots the radiant light through to amplify it,
That
It's
works.
crushed Doritos.
Alvin.
and that's how it gets the momentum.
I'm guessing
it's
it'll be on the. Is it on the Dawn Riser's turn that we see if the recharge happens, or with our warp there as well?
I think it's on our.
At the end of the Dawn Rise, you'll also get to see if it does the warp. Which I believe yours is a
I
6.
think ours is
Yes.
just a 6.
It is a recharge of 6. So unfortunately, it has not. Where the hell did I? Why have I only got the Dawn Riser? Where did the shooting star stat block go? I accidentally just miss it. Probably. I'll bring it back up.
God.
Unfortunately, you have not fully recharged the engines. Alvina, it's your turn. You're
Yeah.
fighting 4 buff unicorns. What would you like to do?
Alvin will go, my turn! In Elvish. And she's going to attack him back.
All right.
Oh, only a 13.
A 13 does not hit. They
Yeah.
have slightly more buff AC than the regular weak unicorns.
I rolled a 3.
Yeah.
And a nat 1.
The fact that you were trying to like fight in this cramped quarter, they are actually using their hoofs.
That makes up for it.
It's
They're
fine.
using their horns to like tilt under your elbow so you get your attack knocked off.
It's fine. It attacks. That was a very, very low critical hit for me. But yeah, I rolled a 1 on multiple of the damages there. Oh, I got double. What? Not the
24
force.
slashing and 6 force.
Not the other one.
You do it. You get a decent hit into them. As you're observing their pattern.
Yep. And third attack. Hammer.
Hammer hits. They take another 22 damage.
And if they,
Resistance does?
if it's fire, it ignores resistance.
That's fine. They do not have it. They take the full damage.
Yeah. And yeah, she just basically just hurls herself into the 3 of them.
You've definitely got a couple licks in there. They're not bloodied as a group, but they have taken a couple. You see a couple bruises starting to form.
Yeah.
All right, Alvina, is that you?
That'll be me.
That'll be you. Another support round. Let's see if we can get. Cannot. But somebody other than Damien, probably Lucas, add some extra punch to the cannons.
We've got two
go rewrite those.
We've got 2 buffs on the cannons now, guys.
Aiming and power.
Yeah.
All right, Gwent, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay, so I'd like to use my rogue steady aim, and if you want, I can use my destiny. I want to shoot my acid jet straight up their exhaust port.
Already got half movement, guys. Come on, give the poor things
Just
a chance.
turn off the engine.
Pretty much turn the engine from the inside.
I don't think this requires a destiny. You are doing some mechanically we've already done before. That's fine. This isn't really new. This is within the parameters.
And you have steady aim now, which is like it's cracked for it. So.
I will obviously make a ward check for it, which effectively just counts as their deck save.
Need to make it 15.
10, they fail.
Yay!
So yeah, I'm just gonna go destroy their main engine. They are not moving unless they get this recharge movement back.
Hell yes!
And this was acid, you said?
Yep.
Gonna take note of that for later for no particular
Because
reason.
it's going to keep burning.
Oh,
at
it's
the
also
start of each
dot.
turn.
Yeah, it's a dot as well. It starts eating through the bottom of the ship.
Yep.
And that's a deck save or 4d10. Okay. Cool. Yeah, it seems to be super effective. The combination of the previous fire blast, which weakened the interior of the engine room, and now your new acid that's just seeping into all those cracks that were formed, has just completely destroyed the ship's engines.
We're not making friends with the maintenance horse.
Yep. I'm going to shout out from the top, blind me assholes, and then I'm going to run downstairs so I'm out of line of sight.
Oh!
Because, oh, damn it! Die hard.
Okay. Damn. Wasn't expecting Lou to get rid of the lights so much. You turned this battle around. That
Lou is
states
my hero.
And then you're taunting them to make them blind Randy again?
Yes.
Oh.
Wait, is it the Randy I like who's the pilot, or is it the Randy I hate?
The Randy you like
Is
the
that doesn't
pilot.
make a difference?
You like the
Oh, I
pilot.
feel sad then.
We all like the
Yeah,
pilot.
I like the pilot. Yeah, it was the other Randy.
Center noise.
You know,
Yeah.
he can go get stuff.
Yeah, we all hate different versions of Randy, but I think the pilot is the only universally beloved one so far.
I mean, although we haven't had a lot of West Country so far, and I.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
look.
I've been blind too long.
Yeah, he's been too blind. He blinds out the West Country.
Power cut in the West Country.
My eyes are attached to my accent, damn it.
Well, the main overriding factor for the druid is that he's spores, and that's where most of the eyes are coming out of. So that voice is going to come screaming through when he's blinded.
God damn.
Compared
Randy.
with the robot, who's just like, whatever.
Well, Randy, it's your turn.
Okay.
Yes, Randy, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Well, I have to roll
Wow.
to see if I can see now.
No.
No, I still can't see. So he can't see for this turn, but the
The dragon can.
the dragon can and is going to attack.
Rend the ship.
Yeah.
Its attack, I know,
this-
is based off of the summon level.
Yeah. I need to find what.
Multi-attack. Rend attack's equal to half the spell's level, so it's 3. Because you guess it's 6,
Yeah.
right? Andy uses breath
Yeah.
weapon, that doesn't matter. Spell attack modifier is its attack. Reach 10 feet, nasty. D6 plus 4 plus spell's level.
A spell attack modifier is +4. Spell attack is a +9.
Yeah, it's spell attack modifier.
Right.
Well,
Oh.
it's fine. You've got 2 more. Hey!
That's better.
Yay!
Oh.
It's D6 plus 10 damage. If it cares.
I've got
Ooh,
that.
nice. Yes, as you probably summarized, the 10 missed, but the next 2 do hit.
It's 2d6 plus 10, basically, for a critical hit.
There you go.
But the second one was a crit.
Oh.
Roll another d6.
R4.
Hey, 16.
He's attacking the sails because he saw that's what gave it the boost.
Good shot.
They have curled in to recharge.
He tried to smash through the
Yeah.
spike, right? It's a pretty big creature.
What was the total damage altogether?
Uh,
I'll set them in AC. Oh yeah, I'll set them in
30.
hit point total.
30. Against 14 plus 16, so it's 30.
30?
Mhm.
Okay. You've definitely like well, you've started damaging one of the sail I'm gonna call them spikes. One of the sail spikes, but they just by the very nature of how compact they are in their little casing and how solid celestial steel is, you've not fully damaged them enough just yet. It occurs to you, you probably effectively bloodied one of the casings, but you probably have an easier time damaging the sails when they actually come out. And it's something to maybe you want to like hold an opportunity attack to just rip up one of the sails when they do pop out. Since they only pop out while they're moving and then they seal in. And it still takes like obviously 6 seconds for them to move everywhere and then retract them.
Good to know.
yeah, and
But you can continue attacking the spikes themselves. It's just you'll automatically damage the sail by just attacking it. Whereas the actual casings, you have to like rip them open to get into the sails before you can damage them. So it's a case of fighting armor versus fighting flesh.
and that all I can do, unless Randy starts feeling like he's getting a little bit more hurt, and then he might do something with the. Because I have no reason to bulk up now.
Yeah.
And I've got nothing. I can't actually attack or anything because I'm blind.
Don't know where it is to shoot it. Fair.
He will shout to tell them to keep on telling them where to go because you can't see shit, or tell Gwen to take over.
I'm still blind! Tell me where to go!
Maybe I still be blind. I can't see where I'm going.
Just stop the ship. Just stay still.
Actually, where's Gwen?
All ahead, stop.
To your accent.
You stops it. Lou Grim, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Would the ship count as a creature?
It is a vehicle, so not for a lot of things. What are you attempting to do?
Oh, you're about to disintegrate it.
No, I wasn't.
It can't be like charmed. It is a vehicle. It can't be charmed or frightened or anything or controlled because it's a ship.
It's an animate object.
So it depends what you're trying to do here.
I was thinking chill touch.
You can chill touch it. Healing isn't quite the same as repair, so it wouldn't stop it regaining hit points from repairing. If that's your intent there.
It's not like the
but
wreck.
you can cast a damaging cantrip at it, yeah.
Or even do high damage on a specific point. I mean, disintegrate would do a lot of damage to the actual sales, possibly.
It's what I was thinking you were gonna do, like just disintegrate an entire spike, just bwomp.
Lose conserving
But
their
yeah.
bigger
I've got
spell
other
slots.
things
It's fair.
in mind for that. Yeah, so chill touch.
Chill touch. Get him, Lou. Ooh,
21 to hit.
21 hits.
nice.
And for the hell of it,
Takes 14
I'm
necrotic.
going to spend one sorcery point to reroll some of the dice with empowered spell.
The 2 at least is a pretty good
Yeah.
shout.
Yeah, I think the 5 and 7 is already pretty high for D8.
Yeah, but
I
roll,
think you don't
roll
really
at
care
least
about the 2.
reroll at least the 2 is a good shout.
So how do I do this?
I
Just
just rolled D8.
roll
roll
1d8 and you take that one
1d8.
instead.
/R 1d8.
Well,
One.
You made it worse.
Just drop there. Oh well. And you have to use the new one, right?
I think you do have to use the new
yeah.
one. Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm putting one
I
out.
must use the
on.
new rule.
You depowered your spell instead of empowered.
Depower spell.
Oh, Neil, such bad luck.
I
Oh,
think hilariously there is
man.
a way that you can up damage in a weird one if you get like the elemental affinity, which means you get to reroll ones again. I think it's a weird combo with sorcerer like that, but that was unfortunate.
Mhm.
Oof.
Good try.
Right.
try, mate.
Lou. I believe that's you.
This is why I never use meta magic.
You're still
Method
learning,
in
you
my
know.
madness.
Like you've only been a sorcerer for like a month now, you know.
You've
Some
been a-
people have had years.
You have
You're
only
still thinking like a warlock.
You have been a sorcerer for like 2 months total.
You know, you're just not used to the meta magic. It's the only new part of spellcasting you need to learn.
You know,
I
you
have
know what?
gem, the dragon focus, isn't it?
Oh yeah, you get to teleport and give someone advantage
And
on a
what's
save.
the other one?
Metallic. It's metallic and gem.
Metallic.
I think you give Randy advantage on his give Randy advantage on his blindness save.
Yeah. I shall do that. Give Randy advantage on the save.
Nice. You can do both. Just teleport on the ship as well. Just bit.
Oh, I can
You
do
just-
both. Okay.
Yeah, just basically warp so you're not where you
Yeah,
fired
I'll
stuff
get
from.
to within 15 feet of Randy.
I think you already are right next to me.
He teleports to the other side of
I wasn't
Randy.
already.
Look, he's just flexing their magical muscles. All right.
I can't see
'Cause I
shit.
didn't study.
We need to get you a
Who cares?
book
Your
on
turn.
sorcery. We need to get you a book on sorcery.
They're sorcerer, not a wizard. They
No,
can figure it out.
No, book on sorcery, just to go, okay, this is how meta magic works as we understand it.
Yeah, so Randy, you have advantage on your save.
I know.
Right. Too close to use the cannons.
Even though
The well, I don't think it matters because it's immune to radiant. The radiant lamps do have a range of 0 to 100. Actually 0 to 300. For future thing, because again,
Well,
Uh,
actually, if it's the same as like a gun or a crossbow, could I shoot it with the cannon at disadvantage?
so you would have advantage because of the help, to make it a neutral roll.
Yeah, true.
No, it's the minimum one because it arcs.
Mm.
It's more about actually getting it in a position where it actually arcs properly. It's hard to do when they're so close, because it is still fixed.
Oh,
Hmm.
you could hold action, shoot it when it gets in range, because it's probably going to teleport.
Would that be a skill?
Would what be skill throw?
No, and mechanically it's just because the DM wants there to be situational usage for the cannon.
Yeah, because
No.
I think you said Zorme specifically is allowed to shoot in close range because he's got a feat that allows him to. I think,
Gunner.
which is specifically
Gunner.
using him in basically melee. So
Yeah.
Imagine just Zormir is like unscrewing the cannon
yeah,
and it's just re-screwing it into a different position.
that makes sense. Using artificer.
All within 6 seconds.
He's
It's like
got the
watching
tools.
it's like watching a Formula One pit crew at work.
Is that pit crew thing from Cars? You know, the one who did the entire car in about half a second. Just
Yeah.
bang, bang. Just smoke coming off his tool set.
Right, that needs to be targeted at a creature. There's a creature. You creature?
You could follow me.
You know,
in.
I feel like Fukyu with their amazing stealth is probably the better infiltration agent than Alvina. Why are you not on the ship?
Because Alvina's there to draw attention to her, to be fair.
You know, I feel like you just stealth
Distraction.
through and just accomplish whatever goal you want in the enemy ship.
I mean, at this distance, yeah, fuck you could jump on his broom and fly into the ship in the hole that Alvina made.
You know, it just occurred to me, you've literally got the highest stealth in the party,
By a lot.
and have a knack for doing whatever you want. Why aren't you on enemy ships more?
Yeah, I've got loot here. There's loot in here. Fuck you.
Yeah,
Come
you
on,
could
join
be
me.
stealing everything.
Oh,
Go steal,
yeah,
go steal the princess.
yeah. Fuck you's gonna jump on his broom, fly into the opening of the
Ship.
teardrop ship.
You do so.
You
You're
can
the
hear.
princess and she's yours.
You can hear Alvina.
Yeah.
She's not subtle.
Then he's going to don his lampshade and bonus action hide.
Yep, you're close
You're
enough
lost.
that it doesn't require a dash, so bonus action hide and you still have an action. What would you like to do?
Action hide.
You know what? Fair enough. You go.
As you look
"Nah,
around, it occurs to
Check
you, as you pop your head
Oh,
into a room,
shit.
It's a lamp
that
in a corridor."
your lampshade is just clashing with the interior aesthetic of the ship.
Are there any lampshades around here?
We'll find out based on how good your next stealth check is.
No, wait. If you roll that 20, you grab one of the pillows and hide in it.
You tried to
Oh,
put that
could
lampshade
I-
on and ripped it.
Could I use my
I like
action
that
to
one.
do a perception to see if there are any lampshades around then?
Okay, go for it.
Just swap it out
Yeah.
14?
again.
14 again.
You glance your head in, and yeah, 14. You're especially because we've already established the bedrooms are on this side of the ship. You pop your head in. What would a unicorn celestial aesthetic look like for a lampshade?
It'd be one of those princess ones, you know, ones that you have in, like little, like the stereotypical small girl bedroom from like movies.
Okay.
Bright pink, loads of horses on it.
With stars and
Yeah.
rainbows and... Just totally not fuck you's vibe at all.
And yeah, the exact opposite.
But yeah, he's gonna pull
That's
that
what
off a
makes it
lamp
so
and
good.
then pull that off a lamp and then put his old lampshade back into his bag and don that one instead.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll do a stealth check next turn.
I also realized there's probably a sword mark through the wall, like of the door.
Alright, that is Fukyu. Fukyu is also on the ship now. It is now the Shooting Stars' turn. They had recharged their mobility, but not their blinding light, which is their main weapon. 3 to 6. Can't believe I didn't recharge that.
3 to 6.
So what to do?
Damn.
It's going. Yeah, it recharges in like half.
Woo!
Mainly because it's the main gimmick of this fight. They don't have cannons or anything.
Yeah.
They use their. But they are going to summon back their spears since they're next to you.
Celestial lance.
Surround the ship, pierce down. They just fly about and pierce somebody.
It's gonna be Randy again.
1 second. Oh, and for Fukyu, as you're glancing at, as you take off the lampshade, by the way, off the little light next to the bed, you catch sight of your shadow, which
Oh no.
for a second still has the previous lampshade shape on your head. Before a second later, it morphs and changes to reflect the lampshade you're currently wearing. But just a second later than you'd think it should.
That's bad. There's lag. You're lagging, fuck you!
You're lagging. Alright, let's see. Can I grab this goddamn shooting star without getting...
So sneaky, even his shadow is hidden.
Your shadow didn't notice. Your shadow didn't notice you, Jake.
Alright, summon that, and then it can move its mobility. 200 is pretty much the whole map.
Tepalop.
Because this game we're just playing hide and seek until I get blinding light back and then make my escape. So let's dragonfly around the map. You'll never get to me.
It's fine, we don't have to. We're infiltrating one by one.
Quickly, everyone just get on this shit. Alright, and that's their action to do so. At the end of their turn, they get blinding light. Let's do that one first, because that's the one that's their main thing.
Did they manage to get that far with their engines melted?
No, they teleported. They teleported.
Yeah, they use their wings.
Cool.
They just
Oh,
they're
that should be
stuck there.
4, 5, 6.
They're just stuck there. Is the bit.
1 second, because I realized that's supposed to be 4, 5, 6, not 3, 5, 6.
I was
This was
thinking
half.
3, 5, 6 seemed a bit nuts.
It's because when I thought of half, I just halved 6 like an idiot.
Yeah.
So they do not get their blinding light back,
Okay.
because that is half the... So 4, 5, 6 for half. But let's see if they get their sails back. They do not get their sails back. They are stuck there for a full round.
Yay.
But that is going to be their turn. The buff unicorns are going to
Did you,
attack Alfie.
take the disadvantage into consideration here?
What for?
It's,
The chill touch.
it's not going to do anything to their.
Oh,
movement,
chill
their
touch.
special ability.
Chill touch doesn't do disadvantage. That's a different ability, isn't it? Isn't that the frostbolt?
Yeah, chill just doesn't reduce their movement.
Yeah. Chill touch is the
you're-
can't be healed one.
Yeah,
I
you're...
was thinking of the disadvantage.
Isn't that just for attacking undead?
One moment.
And trolls.
Yeah, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against you if the target is undead. The target is not undead. Also, it's not an attack roll.
Fair enough.
Unicorns attack. Still advantage, plus
Yep.
9, 25 to hit.
Yep. If they beat 18, it hits.
Beats 18. Beat 18, did you say?
Yeah, 18's my AC.
No.
Oh, with the modifier. Okay, so I think that's 9 or higher they hit you.
Yeah, they've got good odds. Alvina's not built for armor.
Yeah.
So...
All right. 6 pummelings, they all get into you. Unfortunately, from that beautiful hit you got onto them, it left you wide open, and they have all charged into you with all 4 of their horns.
This is fine.
Which I'm not going to change the down type, so it's still going to be 2d6 plus 6.
It's piercing, which I'm still resistant to. So.
It does not matter.
5.
Ooh.
Ooh, nasty. So it's 5, 6.
All right. 5, 6, 7, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool.
As they attempt to try and pin you in place.
Hey, they've got me below 100 now.
This is where Avina gets defeated by 4 buff magical unicorns.
It's fine, I've still got tricks.
Unfortunately, the fact that their weapons are magical means nothing to a barbarian.
Yep.
Ooh, does have. Part of me just. Ooh, I can entangle you. Oh, I forgot they had spells. Note to self: entangle next turn.
Oh, I've got a ring of freedom of movement.
They don't know that.
I know. Just a heads up for you, Chris.
That's them doing that. Fukyu, roll me a d20 fate check to see if anybody stumbles upon you as reinforcements come for Alvina. You roll a 14 stealth. See if you're unlucky. What's their passive?
Middling.
Middling. That's fine. 10 is still positive, so luckily nobody runs past you at this moment.
They run completely past you and just ignore you because they see the barbarian fighting with the entire crew.
You know, hilariously, it wouldn't even matter. They have a passive of 13. They actually miss you somehow.
They miss you. Yeah, they do. They do miss you.
Oh, no, I stand correct. I forgot. That's the old one. It gets buffed by 2. They do have a passive of 15.
They would see you. Because...
Regular unicorns would miss you. Buff unicorns have better eyesight.
Buffcorns.
Buffcorn.
Buffcorns.
Or
Support round.
popcorn.
Drax can force an an engine recharge.
Oh, yes. That's great, actually. That's exactly what we
handy.
want.
Teleport.
Teleport.
Wild magic
right-
as well. That could do.
Wild magic fucked us over so badly last time.
Let's see. Do we want the effect that guarantees the thing we want to get there, or do we want to gamble it'll get the thing we want to get there?
How close do we want to get there? How close do we want to get with the teleport this time, though?
Right
Do we
next
wanna
to it.
be Cannon shot or right next to it?
I mean, if we stick ourselves,
I mean,
they
I'm
can't
good
move this
just to
time. We
move
stick
another
ourselves
60.
in the middle, so
Cannon
at least we've
shot-
got access to everywhere, like straight lines.
Cannon shot to try and damage their things.
They already can't. Oh, I mean the sails. Oh, that's fair. I was like, they already can't move anyway.
Yeah, when the sails pop out, hopefully we can shoot them.
Yeah, you hold your action to
At
do that.
minimum 60 feet.
Amazingly, you are also moving before the lances get a chance to go.
Heck yeah.
So they just pop up, and then Drax recharges the ship, and you guys are fucking out of there.
Boom!
Let's move all these guys aside so I can grab the Dawn Riser. Where would you want to go?
Within
And
cannon
the-
range, I think it was.
And we want within 60 feet.
Within
Well,
60
that was meaning a minimum we can move 60 feet.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
the cannons have a minimum range of 100, don't they?
alright. Do you want a minimum distance there, Lou, at all?
Yeah, that's fine.
Hilariously, these crystals really pose a problem for you.
No, it's all good.
I think Lou's just going to use spells.
Yeah.
There you go. You teleport to this little corridor where you get a nice line of sight to just shoot at them. All right. The DM's also parched. He just realized, which is because it's already a quarter past 8. So we're gonna take a quick 5-minute break there, so I can go get water before we do the next half.
Good. I was waiting for that to leave the bathroom.
All right, back in a little bit.
I'll be back in a second now.
And there was 3. So let's take out their sails so they can't go anywhere either.
Yeah.
I was thinking of holding a 6-level magic missile to try and take out the sail, or at least a sail.
Yeah, I
Could
think
be worth doing.
the dragon's going to
Yeah.
hold his attack to damage a sail as well. Or will continue damaging the sail that he's trying to damage. Because I don't think I get 3 attacks if I hold. I only get 1.
Yeah.
So it's better with the dragon just keep on attacking. Hopefully just damage the spike outright.
Yeah. Do the
And
sails
hopefully-
pop up and down, or do they just
Yeah,
stay up?
They're basically they're folding out and then back in like a sort of fold away thing. So
Yeah, so just
basically,
hold an action then.
yeah. But I'm attacking directly where one of them's coming out, so that's why dragon. It's like an encased thing, so it's like
Oh yeah,
sail
you can
is
plug
out,
up the
the
door it
sail-
comes out of.
yeah,
Can't open the door.
yeah. That's basically what the dragon's doing. But when the actual sail is out, it's a bit more vulnerable. It's not got its same armor as the actual vessel itself. More like a fabric, I'm thinking, or at least. So that's why it's more.
I'm back.
It would easier for us to rip it apart when it's out.
Yeah.
But because it would reduce the amount of attacks the dragon gets, the as well attacking it whilst it's still encased.
That's kind of I agree with you if you're attacking the spikes, because the dragon gets 3 attacks against the spike, which is probably going to start pulling it through.
Yeah. Whereas if I held an action, it would just get 1 attack at.
Yeah.
Even though it might be a easier target when it's out.
It'll have less health, but if you just do it, you might like break through the metal with the first attack, hit into it with the second attack, and hit into it with the third attack.
Yeah.
I agree with you. Maybe if someone else did it, but the dragon specific has 3. 3 attacks a lot.
Yeah.
Because same attacks for Alvina, and Alvina's literally got feats that allow her to do it. So.
Yeah. And I'm glad I've got the dragon, because Randy's getting into now.
Yeah, Randy's getting destroyed this fight. This is the worst fight for Randy.
But it's also quite
I thought
fun.
we did have saved Randy with getting rid of the light.
Yeah,
You did a good
but
job. You did a
The
good job.
drawback is my thing is still, I'm still blinded because of the actual overall seeing the light in the first place.
Yeah, he's...
So it's basically
Yeah,
my
I didn't realize that.
No, you
numerous-
did a good job still, Lou,
Even
because
if I
it's helped...
did, I would have still cast it.
Yeah, it helped
Mm.
everyone that wasn't Randy, which is important.
Yeah.
Like, just because you didn't get a perfect record, you still got, like, an A.
It's because
I wanted
basically
an A++.
Exactly. You didn't
it's
quite get the
because
star.
it's basically just because of Randy's numerous eyes.
Yeah, you can basically Helm of Many Eyes. It's its drawback, right? Because it's
It's Cloak of
Cloak of Many Eyes.
Robe or cloak of...
Helm of Many Eyes. Oh yeah, Helm of Many Eyes is Warhammer. Look, I did a Black Crusade one shot earlier in the week. It's fine. My brain's
Yeah.
on Warhammer a bit. It did go well. The VoD will be up on Monday for anyone who's watching. If you want to see the party almost kill themselves to a talking encounter. And then actually, a lot of them did die in a in the actual combat. One of the Borderline Chaos Lords almost died to a random guy who was a ganger, for reference. Just so you guys know. In the weirdest first encounter I have ever had the pleasure of running. It was a really fun one shot. It was a good time. Highly recommend that system for people. Even if it's a lot of work to build the characters.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it took 5 hours per character, I think, to build.
Oof.
And that's a conservative estimate. Probably took more. It's a really complicated system, but it's very... It does what it does very well. But it's very crunchy. So, it's an old system, so... There also is talk of running a Dark Heresy campaign at some point, which is using a very similar system. But instead of them being followers of Chaos, like in Black Crusade, they would be random mooks who work for an Inquisitor.
Fair enough.
There's talk of it. It's not promising anything, chat. But there is talk.
Get the disclaimer in there.
Yeah.
In discussion.
But if I do that, there's a good chance it will be on stream. So. The Evil GM might be back, but caveat. Might.
Is it evil GM or
No,
players?
I am the Evil GM.
Definitely an evil
Yeah,
GM.
in this
I can
case,
attest to this.
potentially coming up. I know your other games.
No,
I
I...
was more meaning a potential upcoming game.
Evil and also
Going by
benevolent.
how Black Crusade went.
Evil and also benevolent at sometimes with the sheer amount of shit that we did get on those characters before we had to stop because most of us sort of
Scheduling
disappeared.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But just
I
God
returned.
in general.
Make him back.
Yeah.
I have returned.
Evil
What
What are we doing?
Oh, we're just discussing Havoc and Chaos.
The evil GM that Kofi is.
Yeah.
That Wolfie.
It's
We
fun.
have to get you to run one of your kind of games for this.
It would
group
be fun.
one
I'm gonna do
time.
that at one point.
Coward. Run it.
What mechanical system do you run?
I run a lot. Honestly, I run different things. Geddon was in 5e, but I probably would be willing to port it over to Pathfinder 2e nowadays. Because it's a lot easier on options for me. But then I'd have to use by Foundry, and that's just a pain in its own right. I ran Black Crusade earlier on in the week, which was a fun time. So I could run potentially a Black Crusade, Dark Heresy, or Only War, because I have all the rules for those ones. So I'd be down to run one shot at some point if I'm here and we've got a cancel session. I might be able to run something if I get enough warning. Hell, I did run the Wushu one shot when we like 3 people had emergencies.
Well, I'm not here next week, so like someone else will need to stream.
If all else fails, we'll just do what we did on the other time that you weren't here, and
Yeah,
or we'll just have the
No, it's one stream.
yeah. And the week after, I think it's the week after, me and Bob are both not here. So.
Yeah.
Until today's session ends. See if you actually manage to get the princess out in one session.
Yeah, we'll find out.
You
But
got
yeah,
the patrol of the ship. You got 40
If
minutes.
we stay alive.
Ah. If you all die, Wolfie can run one shot next week.
so yeah, my turn.
Alvina, your turn.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
We're next to the edge of the ship, right? Like through the barrier. Like there's the wall. Basically, I'm in the middle, and we're on still the outer like ring of the ship, right?
Yes. Yes.
Cool. This.
If I understand your question correctly, yes.
Yeah.
There is only one wall between you and outer space.
That's exactly what I'm asking you. Well, this might backfire horribly, but Alvin is gonna raise the hammer high and smash.
You're gonna smash through the wall.
Well, I'm aiming at all of them and the wall as well, if I
And
can.
the floor.
Because it's a
and-
knockback. It's a boom.
Boom. Ow. We'll do a war check to find out.
It is an AoE.
Unicorn,
That's the big
strength
one.
save. Do they have proficiency? No, but they do have quite a high chance. I'm just gonna roll 4 d20s. They get a +6 to this. So they need a 14 or higher. Only one of them succeeds.
Okay.
3 of them take it.
He's the
And-
buffest.
I don't know if the siege monster would count for this particular attack, because this is a weapon, but it's a weird one. So I'll leave that up to you, Chris.
Because it's a gravity, and the ships automatically have like a gravity to
Thi-
them. I'm
this
just gonna
is-
leave this to the ward.
This isn't a
Um,
gravity attack. This is the hammer.
Oh, this is the fire.
Yeah, this is the fire hammer. The
Oh.
one that there's a big fissure.
It is immune to fire damage.
Yeah, but the
Should be
bludgeoning.
fine.
But the bludgeoning.
The bludgeoning, no, which is what the ward check will do. But we'll say DC 10 for that because it's only 19 bludgeoning, so
That-
it does maintain its stability.
That's what I'm asking about for the if siege attack accounts, because that would be then doubled. Because this is a weird one,
Should.
so I'm asking.
Yeah, we're gonna say yes
Cool.
because we're just gonna do anything on the weapons themselves.
Yeah.
As you crumple a hole in the wall, I'm trying to think how that looks.
Literally bursting out, I imagine, right?
Like explode it out.
Yeah.
You do so, and also unicorns. This is vulnerable, so they fail as a group. So, ooh,
That's
what was
a lot.
that? 50 fire damage and 38
Bludgeoning.
bludgeon. Oh, that's -6 health. How do you want to defeat all 4 of these unicorns?
I literally imagine Alvina goes, well, I've got a princess to find. Bye! Wham! It just brings it down. It just, like, ruptures a huge hole. It just sends them all flying out the side of the ship, which is just, like, on the end of a big chunk of rock, I imagine. Because I imagine it's a little mini volcano, right? Like, eruption.
Those of you on top of the Dawnriser with good perceptions just see 4 buff unicorns get ejected from the side of a newly formed hole in the side of the ship.
Cool.
They are gone. More likely to do for the rest of your turn.
I'm going to continue just sprinting the direction that I was aimed.
All right, give me a d20 check to see if you get the good outcome or the bad outcome first.
2! Bad!
So eventually you get to the end of a long corridor and come towards the door. This corridor appears to be at the end of a V shape of tunnels. As you get to the door and you I guess it's like probably motion censored. I don't know. As the doors slide open, give me a dexterity saving throw at advantage as a small pool of acid leaks through the door at you. I say leaks. Tumbles out the door towards you.
Well, yeah, Alvina definitely fails it, but I think reflexively, she's gonna coat her body in green dragon scales as a reflex and gain resistance to this acid that's about to land on her.
Alright, 22 acid, half to 11.
Yep.
And Gwen, I believe this like sticks or something. What the hell does this acid do again?
It's
Creature can-
to use an action to wash it off.
So congrats. You have acid stuck to you.
It's fine, I know what Alvina's gonna do the next turn to get it off her.
Just shake it off like a dog.
She's gonna ignite herself.
That would probably work.
Yeah.
But we'll say that took up the rest of your movement to get
Sense.
here. Anything else for your turn?
Used my action already to smash through the unicorns. Yeah, just glance into. I guess I use a. Can I bonus action, basic perception, just look through the room to see it's like there's no prisoners here. It's melted.
Oh yeah, as you glance into the engine room, you're currently on a balcony overlooking what appears to be just a large central, like circular chamber. You notice it is just filled with, just splurted with acid all over it. There's scorch mark everywhere. There's a couple dead corpse in the room. Everything in here is fucked.
Fair. Then Alvina's
Not getting healed anytime soon. There's poor unicorn in a maintenance jump chute that's just floating on the acid.
That's not my problem. Alvina's going to start basically just going the other side of the V, essentially just running that way. Then for the rest of it.
Do so. All right. Karzak can provide some snacks for people on the Dawn Riser. People off the Dawn Riser don't get snacks.
Unfortunate. Alvina senses disturbance in the Force.
Would people like snacks, or do you want the Guardian to eject one of the party members?
Throw Randy off the ship!
Max.
Gwen will have a lovely halftime orange.
We'll have time orange.
Good.
You get 10 temporary hit points. Have some lovely snacks. Gwen, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I am holding a 6th level magic missile as soon as I see the sails come up.
Good shout.
Okay.
Ching
Should
ching!
say.
Well, this is gonna be awkward because they didn't get their recharge, so they're not gonna show up next round. But you
I
don't know
wouldn't
that.
though,
We
so
Yeah,
it's
don't.
okay.
that's hilarious. You do so, Randy. It's your turn. What would you like to do?
Let's start off with.
You've
what
got
I need to do.
advantage, buddy. Hey! The advantage almost sabotaged you!
I can see. Finally, I can see, but I don't think I've got anything I can actually do with Randy other than.
Do you have any long range spells on Randy?
I'm trying to.
Doesn't
think,
have to be long
but
range. I think you're like 60 feet away.
I think most of the. I don't think any of the ones I've got that.
Oh, it's because I've not actually modified. I was like, no, that can't be right. There's multiple squares. These squares are like 15 foot each.
that aren't
I
ones-
am an idiot. I did not update the grid cell setting.
Oh,
There we go. There you go. You're 150 feet away.
that
from the
seems
ship.
more reasonable. I was like, oh, I guess we're in real close.
Yeah, you're real close. Yeah.
150. Okay.
That's fireball range, Lou. It doesn't matter because it's immune to fire, but it is fireball range.
Fine, I'll just move your ship closer.
Further back is fireball range for me.
Yeah, now it's still 60.
I get 300 feet.
Is
But Randy,
is Randy close enough to move from the helm to one of the guns, or are they up too far away with 30 foot of movement?
I've been nebulously saying you could like get to any location on the ship with one movement on the same deck and then two movement to get down to two decks. So yep, that's fine.
All right, he's
We're in
gonna
a
use.
we're in a weird temporal space where the laws don't. We're not playing 5e anymore. Let's go. We're playing Alterra rules now.
He's gonna use the cannon to shoot at one of the sails.
They're currently furled up in their spikes, but you can't hit the spikes.
Yeah.
Obviously, it'll just be slightly smaller and slightly harder to hit.
I'll fire at the spike.
You have no
So what-
proficiency, so it's a d20.
So yeah, roll me d20. Let's see if it hits. I'll give them the 3/4 buff. So let's see if you.
4.
Nope. 4 unfortunately does not hit.
And the dragon will attack with.
Chomp, chomp, chomp.
Jump,
Oh.
jump, jump. All right, you've previously done about 31 damage to one of the sails. Let's which has bloodied it. Let's see
Another
if you want to
crit!
get another nat to it. Yeah.
It's d6
Let's see if
plus
you can
10.
finish this sail off.
Crit is
Did it
2d6.
roll all 3?
Yeah,
The first
roll
one would miss, but the next two would hit.
And the first one's a crit, so 2d6 plus 10.
Wow, plus 10 for the dragons. That's pretty good.
It's got plus 4 base, and it adds the spell level
Hmm.
to its damage, which is really good.
That's pretty nice.
The summon spells are all really cool, all those, that type of ones.
14.
Yep. And then second amount of damage for the 24 to hit.
Yeah, just a d6 on that one. d6 plus 10.
Which should bring it over 50 for damage, so that should destroy one of them.
Hell yeah.
Assuming, I mean, you got plus in it, should.
Yeah.
12? Yep, that'll do. As the dragon is able to entirely just tear and bend open one of these spikes, ripping it apart, the sail comes out and they just claw into the sail.
Love it.
One of the sails is destroyed.
Hell yeah.
Randy looks at one of our people on the ship and goes, I'm not cannon material. I think you shoot one of you. I'll shoot. I'll go back to sailing.
Literally, Randy is like, no, no. Druid. Don't think a druid's great guns, right?
Zormir's actually passed out. This.
Really need
at
a
this point.
artillerist personality.
That's why Zormir's not here. He's passed out now. This is the one
Yeah,
time he's actually not paying attention to anything.
You're asleep.
Alrighty then, Lou Grim, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Get him, Lou. Lou?
Yeah.
There you
yeah.
are.
Lou's thinking, right?
Just thinking.
Go.
Lou is considering their options. They've got a grand design in mind.
He's working on
It's
his
more
stalling
what I
his
can squeeze out for that range we're in.
You're like 60 away from it.
We're 60.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, I moved you closer.
Right.
You've also got the option of going across there and help find the
Yeah,
princess.
I know.
You've got a good way of getting them out.
That's what I was thinking if we were at 150 away.
But you're 60 away.
Honestly, wouldn't be a bad idea because I imagine she's in some sort of magical confinement, and Alvina, while being strong and probably good at physical ones, she's a fire elemental. I highly
Yeah,
doubt
yeah,
she's constrained
cell
by a
because-
cell door.
I can't get past basically the hole in the wall.
There's a very large hole in there now.
Yeah, but
You can see that through the hole in the wall to teleport anywhere.
Teleport in, grab princess, teleport out. Easy peasy.
yeah.
And Lou, you can do it.
Door.
Maybe teleporting to the ship.
The dimension door, yeah.
Yeah.
With the hole in the wall, that's fine, because it breaks the defenses they have. Yep, you materialize on the other side of the hole because you can see it, and obviously you don't know the structure of the ship, so heaven forbid you teleport into a wall. But you are now on the ship in the corridor. It looks like some fighting's gone on here, presumably because Alvina's been here. You can see scratches along the walls, giant just
Marks.
sword marks everywhere.
And a goblin wearing a lampshade.
And I got him wearing a
There might
lampshade.
be a hoof
This is
here
where
or
I see
something.
'em.
What would you like to do? That was your action, but you still have your full movement. You can go exploring.
What did I see in front of me and to the sides?
So
What
you're
can I
currently
see,
in.
basically?
Yeah, you're currently in the corridor. It kind of bends left and right. You can see a goblin in a lampshade. Several doors, as you kind of glance into them, are leading into bedrooms. The one like directly in front of you, which Alvina came out of, has been completely destroyed, but it looks like some sort of captain's quarters. Otherwise, it's just the corridor going off, bending to the left and bending to the right.
Oh, Lou, you take the mirror.
Stop trying to steal the
Where am
mirror.
I gonna put that?
I don't know, but you've not got as much carry on as me.
If you just carry it, you can dimension door back with it. But I feel like that's the wrong thing you came here to get.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know nothing about no mirror. All I remember
Oh,
is mirror's
I'd say-
bad.
Mirrors are
I'd say
bad.
go opposite way of where you see hear the fighting coming from, and go look.
There actually isn't any fighting at the
Turn
moment.
right.
Yeah, there's no fighting right now. You turn right, and there's just a goblin standing there with a lampshade on their head.
Hey,
Waves.
Is that as far as I can go?
No, you can keep going. With your movement, you can get all the way to the edge of it. Not enough to get to the next location, but you are partway down the corridor for now. We'll come back to you with the rest of your movement next. Actually, Lou, give me a D20 fate check to see if reinforcements have arrived yet, because they were actually coming to exactly this location.
Yeah, I mean, it was making a lot of attention.
Let's see
And then
if they're a
ran
little
off.
bit preoccupied.
19.
Hey.
Nope. They were coming in the opposite direction, coming down the other V corridor towards Alvina.
That means Alvina's
Okay.
charging right at them.
Yep.
It's fine, I have an answer to that.
Where did I put? Did I close the initiative?
You did, again.
Friday. Fuck you. It's your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay, fuck you is going to bonus action hide again. Hopefully it's going to be better this time.
Nat 20.
How close
Teleports
is,
out of existence.
fuck you. No, it's too late. I can't do
Still better. It's above most things passive perceptions anyway.
It's above these guys, passive perception.
Yeah.
You're like, oh shit, if Luke can see me.
That must be bad.
You better
it.
hide.
What is your
Lou
passive,
knows
Lou?
Where he is.
What is your passive, Lou?
18.
Oh, damn.
But Lou
So you can
knows
still
where
see
fuck
him.
you is at all times.
Oh
He
yeah,
does know where you
because
are.
you've got the card
You've
on
got
you.
his card. You've got his character sheet.
Oh yeah.
He
Yeah,
doesn't need
they
to
know where your direction.
I don't need to perceive anything.
You don't
I
need to.
know.
Fuck you feels the Lou's eyes on him.
At all times.
It disturbs him.
You're like, fucker, why can't I hide from you?
It could be beneficial to fuck you.
No, or fuck you's gonna murder you.
Yeah. Fuck you's gonna have a look around, see if you can find what looks like the engine room.
Yep, continue down the way you were going. You follow after
Trail of
Alvina.
destruction. Trail of...
You eventually arrive just as Alvina is presumably getting ready to light themselves on fire. The door is open and there's a pool of acid around their feet. You have found the engine room.
Yeah,
What would you like to do?
Yeah, I'll be a little way
It's a
down the
pool of
corridor,
acid.
like, start summoning the fire around it to start with it.
There is just like wet droppings of acid down the other corridor as you glance down it and see Alvina's back charging forward. If you glance through the actual door, you see a fucking wrecked engine room, absolutely destroyed, filled with acid.
Fucking's gonna go. Oh, cool. That job's done then.
Jump
And
down!
then just start. Yeah. Then just start looting.
Yes, I knew you would. That's why I didn't interact with that room. It's like,
Clarify,
he's got
with
this.
the acid-filled engine room or a different room?
A different room, different room.
Oh, I thought you were gonna look at the
Okay.
engine room.
Because you can. You're gonna have to pay the floor is lava. Only in this case, the floor is acid.
The floor is acid.
I mean, fuck, he's got decent acrobatics. He might be able to make it.
Of course he can. I believe
Might
you.
be.
Yeah, let's go into the engine room then.
Yes.
Play floor is acid.
Floor is acid.
And it's
Gwen, what's your
alien
DC?
Acids.
15.
19.
It's 19? Isn't it 15 for
19?
the cannon?
Oh, I don't actually.
The
Let me
cannon,
double
the
check for
cannon
the
has,
cannon.
I think it's a 15. That's why Alvin failed like bad.
DC, yeah, DC 15. Only D15 decks for the acid.
Okay, that's fine.
It's
Yes.
livable.
Give me an acrobatics check. DC 15, or you fall in the acid.
I mean,
No,
the
technically
only
you'll
way
fall.
that
You'll
I
just
can,
scrape against it.
only way that I'll get this is if I roll a 1 or roll a 1.
Ones exist, though.
Ones do
Ah.
exist. You
He's
have
got that
a
high.
5% chance.
It was close.
This is where like a divination wizard pops their head out the window and just portents you.
Oh, wait, what is fuck you's portent, actually? We haven't rolled today.
Oh, yeah, I've not rolled today. Let's roll a quick D20, just see what I would get.
It's a 1.
You roll 1 and you portent yourself.
14.
14. Not bad.
That's fine.
Pretty good, pretty good.
Keep note of that.
You jump around the engine room, avoiding the acid that's been splashed on some of the walls. It's pooling all over the floor. Give me a perception check to see if there's anything interesting in the room. While the DM thinks if there's anything interesting in the room. I mean, probably is. I just
Is that
It's an
a
engine.
perception
I
or
mean,
something?
if there's unicorns
yeah.
there,
Get some
Yeah.
unicorn blood. There's a dead unicorn. on the floor.
Sees more or less everything.
get a unicorn horn.
23.
He just saws a unicorn horn off.
He's got like a dagger. He's got a sword.
Yeah, fuck, he's got a few
Wait,
things.
Oh, come on. Let's get this right. It's a
I mean, it
buff
might be easy to just whack the head off the unicorn and saw the horn off later.
Yeah. No, this isn't the security unicorn. This one's not necessarily a buff unicorn. It's the maintenance guy. It might be a normal unicorn.
I mean, it's
That's
still
why we know where the beds are.
ooh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll do.
still easier to lop the head off and
Oh, yeah.
shove that in the bag. And
As you are glancing around, and there's a lot of like boring technical stuff here. You can see a lot of tools, a lot of raw resources covered in acid.
And fire.
But what really catches your eye is in the center of the room with the partially submerged maintenance unicorn. You notice that around the unicorn's horn there appears to be a very beautiful ring glistening with a bit of embedded arcanite in it.
Ooh, another magic ring.
Shiny.
Add to your collection
Yep.
of 40,000 magic rings.
yeah, yeah. Can fuck you pry that off the horn?
You can. It is off a distance of about 15 feet from the edge of the room that you're currently hopping on the furniture with. It is in the middle of effectively like a small clear lake. There's no way to jump towards it. How would you like to go fishing for the ring? You got like a mage hand or anything, or fishing rod, or
You have a
Fuck, he
rapier.
pulls his broom out of his bag.
Broom! Yeah, you're wrong.
you are naturally acrobatic.
Be right back.
Yeah, you should be able to carefully like pull that out without brushing the acid or anything. That's fine. Why did you even play acid? The floor is acid if you could just fly into the room.
Style points.
Why not?
Style points is why.
Yeah.
Might need hands for thieving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You easily pull the ring off the horn. Luckily, the head is still enough above the acid that the horn is fully out of it. And you pull the ring off. Do you have proficiency with Arcana? Which I believe you do.
Only half proficiency.
Only half proficiency.
Okay.
You store this away for later. You don't naturally immediately know what it is, but Zormir or the Point can identify it for you later. But remind me that you have one unicorn ring. Let's actually roll that down.
Maintenance unicorn ring. That's cool. That actually means it's one you don't already have, probably.
What rings do you currently already have?
It's not 15.
I've got 2 rings of freedom movement, 2 rings of storing, 2 rings of protection. I've also got the 2 rings of
Got you so many rings.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. He's got a lot.
yeah. So yeah,
Not all
the
that
2 rings of
storing.
storing. I think they're spell storing.
No, they're the-
Then
they're
I've
the
got
actual
2
storing
item
one.
storing rings.
They're the actual like. Oh, yeah, you have spell storing as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
1 second. Does this require attunement? Because in case it might not matter. Okay, it does require attunements. You can actually can't wear it anyway till a short rest.
Mhm.
So for the sake of bookkeeping, because I don't want to have to try and remember this in like 2-3 weeks time. In the future, once you've survived this encounter, in theory, hopefully, otherwise it won't matter because you'll be dead. You're able to get this ring identified, and you learn that this is a ring of telekinesis.
Ooh, oh no, we should not trust fuck you with that. I love it. Do it.
It is a very rare magic item that requires attunement, but it also lets you cast the telekinesis spell at will.
That's crazy good.
But you can only target objects that aren't being worn or carried.
That makes sense. You've
Yeah,
got
but when you're a lampshade.
you've literally got the telekinesis module from Dead Space. The TK module from Dead Space. That's crazy. You are gonna have so much fun with that. That's gonna be great.
Yep, but you just have to find something to unattune for first, because I assume you've got all 3 attunement slots filled up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, someone joined.
But yeah, that'll be fuck you
Who's
then.
going?
Alright, then it is the Shooting Star's turn. They do not have either of their recharges, but they are able to resummon back their spears. Let's go fishing on the Dawnriser.
Spearfishing.
Oh no.
Will you catch a
Spearfishing?
mushroom?
And that's all the ship can do. It currently can't move naturally. It can do its blinding light, and it can also do its blazing trail. Probably should be shining trail, actually. Oh well. But what it can do is have its inhabitants show up. So let's have the reinforcements finally arrive. I feel like it's been long enough. Alvina, as you are charging forward, dripping in acid, you do notice. Give me another d6 plus 2 number of unicorns coming towards you. As you get the other security forces on the other side of the ship.
5 this time.
5 this time, as they come charging at you. And they're going to attack. I assume this is still at advantage.
No, actually, because she didn't attack last turn.
Didn't attack last turn.
Actually.
Then I'm just going to roll 5d20s. And we'll see if any of them hit, because they don't have advantage. They have a +9. I believe it was a 9 or higher on the dice.
Ooh,
two of them miss, but 3 of them still come charging in. They don't know how powerful you are yet, so
meet him head on.
they're just gonna go try and take you down. Because why wouldn't they? It's worked all their lives. Why would that change now?
6 and 5.
But they have surrounded you and blocked any progress you have down the corridor.
Yeah.
You are about halfway back down. Well, technically your turn, you'll be able to get the rest of the distance here. But you do notice, like 20-30 feet down the corridor, there is a perpendicular T-junction that goes deeper into the ship.
Question, is healing potion yourself a action?
Yes.
Thought it was. Cool.
But that should be the shooting star at the end of its turn. Is there anything else I want to do with the captain? Because that's just security forces. Maintenance is dead. Poor maintenance.
I didn't
they
do
have
that.
other people that can do maintenance.
I didn't do that.
We never even
They
met
knew
you.
the rest.
Maintenance, security,
He did the risk of
Milky
being...
puddles.
people on the lances is
Maybe not the
fine.
exact risk, but death was
No,
an
that should be
option.
fine. Okay. And they'll prepare that. That's fine. This will be for the blinding light, which does not recharge, and this will be for their sails, which also do not charge. So that's a 5 to 6.
Fun.
All right. They're as far as I'm concerned, they're dead in the water. Support round. Jones advises a pilot or Drax causes a wild surge of magic.
You know, this one, I actually think we kind of want the wild magic on you.
Right,
It's not
yeah.
going to affect Alvina in any way, so you guys pick, but I'm voting for the wild magic.
Well, the
Pretty
thing
good.
is, there's not much Jones could say to the pilot.
That's my thought, right?
Because there's not currently a pilot right now. He's wandered off and is coming back.
I assume it would be Jones pilots, but we're actually happy sitting here. I think for the moment. So,
The D100 then?
wild magic. Don't turn the entire ship into a plant pot. As funny as it would
Yes,
be.
go ahead and do a D100.
Sure,
Let's
you
see what
can,
Drax does.
Oh, it's a low one. That's
Well,
bad.
Fuck, you can take the shooting star.
Wait. There's 3 of us on board. We've got good odds.
That's what I'm saying. We can take the shooting star if the Dawn Riser blows up.
Yeah, we'll be
Goes
fine.
up. While experimenting with their with magic in Zormir's lab, there is a surge of magic throughout the ship, and I need everyone on the ship, on the Dawn Riser specifically, to roll me a D10.
Okay. So, is that including Zarmir and...
You're not him.
Riser.
Rand,
Flavor-wise, yes,
yeah.
because it'll still be funny.
Yeah.
I'll do one. I'll do one for the point.
It's Randy, Gwent,
Oh,
Zormir.
7.
god damn it.
Don't worry, this doesn't have a mechanical thing. Well,
What?
actually, no.
Yep, there we are, that's the luck.
Whatever the one is.
A 7 for Randy and
4 for
4
Zormir.
for Zarmir.
All right, is that everyone? Lou, you're on the No, Lou,
No,
you're
he's-
not on the ship.
No,
Ooh, is that everyone on the ship?
There's 5
I'm missing all the
modules.
fun.
There's 5 modules.
And I'll randomly roll the NPCs in a second. All right, who was first?
That was
be mine.
Zormir.
Who was your first roll? Was it Zormir?
Randy.
Was that
Okay,
Randy?
7.
Let's see. It's odd. Oh my god. I've slightly buffed this. How tall is Randy?
Oh, god damn it.
Gwent, you're gonna shrink.
I gotta see if I actually put a size on Randy.
Because I realized there is a limit to humanoid heights. And I think Randy may have just been shrunk into oblivion.
Is he actually size small? He might be size small.
He's a medium. He's a medium-sized creature.
Wait, did he lose
So-
7
It
inches
says
of
in the
height?
description of the
It
race,
would
the
have
height.
been 7 inches if the DM didn't think that was boring.
7 feet!
Oh. Oh. Oh no.
So,
Uh,
Randy's
He's
pocket
size.
size.
He's size diminutive now? Is that even still a thing?
I don't know. He's ant man. He's the size of an ant. He's going down. He's less.
It's
Randy
tiny.
is currently
Size
he is
tiny.
0 feet.
It is size tiny.
Technically, he's negative, but
He's technically
he is currently in the quantum realm.
Yeah, but see, that would have shrunk Alvina out.
More cubes now.
Alvina's 6 foot. That would have taken out Alvina.
So Randy is now in I'm just gonna call it the micro world. He's no longer able to interact with normal matter. Everything is
God.
supersized to him. He is honey, we shrunk the kids.
How
In this case, we've shrunk Randy.
is this the classic? This is permanent because did we just kill Randy?
He's alive. He's just shrunk.
Yeah, but he shrunk
I don't
to
know how
nega-
long it lasts.
He shrunk to probably negative a foot.
It's fine. It has a minimum of 10 centimeters. He's 10 centimeters tall.
He's a garden
He's-
gnome.
He's tiny.
He's size
Um,
tiny now.
Please role play accordingly. Who did I do? The point shrinks 3 feet.
He's a foot tall as well because he's a dwarf.
Yeah.
Height. He's 1 foot
more than
11.
10 centimeters as well.
No, he's size small. He's barely still size small.
He's a dwarf. He should be at least a couple feet. Why is he so small?
Well, because dwarves are like 4 foot 11. So if he loses 3 feet off his height, he's 1 foot 11.
Okay,
So
you
he's-
mean it's like new
Still
size,
classed-
right?
He's
Yeah.
size
I
small.
think
He's
dwarves are still
size.
classed as medium.
They are. That's why he's size small now.
Yeah.
So he's now class. Okay, I thought you meant like his actual normal height was 1 foot. And I was like, what?
No,
He's a dwarf.
no.
Slightly
No,
goes
no.
up.
His new height is 1
That would
foot
be
11 or
bad.
something. Because I know he's,
Yeah.
I know he's fairly short. So it's like he's above
Um,
tiny though. Because anything over
So
a
the
foot
point is now a small creature. He's only presumably a foot tall, running around.
Oh, just over a foot because he's not tiny.
So worth it.
We've
Gwen, how
already
tall are you?
Established he was a small bag.
7 foot on the dot.
You are 6 foot now.
You and Alvina are the
Exactly
same height
my
now.
leg.
You and Alvina are the same
Oh.
height now.
I don't like this.
And how tall is Zormir?
Armor's 5'11".
You're now 111.
They are now 9 foot.
You're 9 feet tall. He's size large.
Yep. Because if you roll a negative number, you shrink, but if you roll a positive number, you grow.
Yeah. Zomir.
What about Abby?
Oh shit.
So we're gonna do some of the NPCs now for fun. Abby grows 2 feet. Assuming she was like 4 something, so she is now 6 foot something.
Oh, she's
She is now a
Alvina's
tall lady.
height. She's around Alvina's height.
Who else? Let's have a look
Tarragon!
I want Tarragon to grow to
12, 10, 10, 10, 10.
Oh, God.
Small.
She
She'd
she
be like 3 feet, right?
she like halves in or like a thirds in height. I don't know how tall.
3 foot
12-year-old children
something.
are.
Or probably 3'11", something like that. So she's like 2'11".
Yeah.
Did you say
She's
Zormir
about a
went up
foot, she's
to?
about a foot taller
You
than,
increased by 4
Goblin.
foot.
Alright.
So however tall you were plus 4 foot.
You're like
Tar-
11
Tarragon
foot.
was-
No, almost 11 foot.
Tarragon was a foot taller than fuck you. She's now face to face with him.
That's gonna depress her.
Still their height. Let's have a look at Jones.
Oh, Jones is gone, guys.
Jones has joined Randy in the micro world, in the microverse.
Jones was like 7 foot as well, so he's about right.
I don't think he was that tall.
I thought he was
Maybe
6, 7
6.
foot. I know he was big. Oh, he was 6'6", wasn't he? Because he was like Chad size. He was literally Chad.
And Lucas.
Lucas is
There's
now 14 feet tall.
There's now a very tall Dampier walking around,
I think he's.
banging their head.
Oh, if I think how tall was Lucas? He might be size huge.
I mean, Lucas was a humanoid. He's not tall. He's like 5 something.
Okay, because if he was 15 foot, I think is size huge.
Yeah. So he's up to like 13, 11 or
he's
something.
Just short. He's just
He's like Christopher Lee's Dracula.
tall.
Just towering over all of you. Let's see. Karzag shrinks 3 feet.
No.
Small. It's
No
right. She was.
snacks from Karzag
No,
anymore.
she's like goblin size though, because she was a half orc, right? So they're pretty tall usually.
Yeah, she'd be on like 5, 6 foot.
Yeah, so
Oh,
she'd be
okay, that's fine.
she'd probably still be size medium actually. Barely.
Just running around as a dwarf. They're now the point size.
Yeah, the point's old size. My God, you guys got weird. You guys got weird.
The rest of the party could come back to the ship, be like, "What the fuck
What
has happened?"
happened?
Yeah, just squish like Zormir.
God, I've
Is that
just realized.
all
You don't
the
squish them.
NPCs other
Drax!
than Draz.
Right.
I think the worst thing is going to be me and Alvina making way too much eye contact now because we're the same height. I could get away with it before, not staring at those green, glowing, freakish eyes.
They're
but now,
red.
geez,
They're red now.
uh,
They're even
not a
worse.
bonus.
Yeah, they're even worse. They're like pools of lava now because of the pyromancy.
Fight or flight kicks in. Every
Draz increases by 8 feet.
So Drax
They are now-
is the Kraken.
They were
Large.
just based on their like length more
Them-
than their size.
They're minimum huge now because they're over 15.
They are just you just open Zormir's lab door and they are just filling most of it up.
It's just full of tentacles.
It literally is.
Just kind of glances at you and just hear in your head. Well, that was the wrong psionic effect.
What the hell,
Oops.
Drax?
I
Oops.
should be higher pitched than that.
It should be higher pitch.
No.
You're a foot tall. Oh, no, you're big. You're big now.
This is Zarmir waking up and finding himself fucking
On the floor, have you
bigger.
crushed your bed? Because your
Yeah.
size large, so your weight increases by 8 times.
and just falls off the bed and finds a tentacle lurking
Going through his
out of
door.
lab into his room.
I mean, whatever the two you get up to is between you.
The golems
Oi.
would be immune. Do we want the dragons to be immune, or do you want me to roll for all 5 dragons?
They come out
Oh,
outside
They are
the
living
cabin.
creatures, so...
Yeah, living creatures.
That,
Yes.
that includes-
So most of them decrease in size by 5 foot and are in the micro world now.
and
No, they're
that
size, they're bigger size medium. They're like 7 feet, so they're very small.
Already?
The baby red dragons are size medium already. Yeah, they're born size medium. They are very
Yeah, look how
big.
big these little
Red
critters
dragons
are.
are the biggest
Oh,
dragons.
no.
So
We've-
there is an actual size large dragon on the ship now. Guys. But please can that
There's
be
also-
please can that be the girl one, the most aggressive one, because that's way
Oh,
funnier.
yeah.
There's also Ace
Oh,
Wait!
yeah, there's Ace.
Angel,
There's
Got
Emmy! There's Emmy!
and Amy.
Emmy's 10! Emmy increases from size. She's 11 foot now. Emmy's 11 foot shrub.
Emmy's been eating the right food.
Ace halves in size, and Emmy is now 10 times their size.
Smart champion.
Small.
And what about Angel?
Oh, the owl bear!
You have way too many creatures on this.
Look, the
ship.
owl bear's not mine.
It's fine, they're now a cute little owl bear.
They're 5 feet tall. It's a
Baby
5 foot
owl bear.
owl bear.
Just a really hyperactive puppy, I don't know what you mean.
Oh, it's so cute. It's the one from Baldur's Gate, actually. It's about the right size.
Did we do the point? What
We did
happened
the
to
point. The point's minuscule. The
Yeah.
point's
Yeah,
1
point-
foot
point's
11.
like a foot now, yeah.
1 foot 11.
So he's still bigger than Randy, but he's tiny.
You're not. He's not gone like Randy.
Randy and Jones
Wow.
are just having a
I want to roll to
conversation
see
in
if
the
Alvina would have grown or shrunk. I want to just see. Probably best we didn't have that. We had a 14-foot Alvina. I would be just off huge.
Alright.
God.
And hilariously, that brings us at the end of the initiative, so that's a good place to end.
Okay, can we get point new size?
Hey, what would
One.
happen to you, Lou, and what would happen to you, Ben?
I'm size medium, so what does that go up to?
Oh,
It's
you know what?
fucking
Roll a d10 and you
2 foot.
either grow or shrink.
Roll your d10.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to figure out my.
Fuck you,
Initial
now be
height.
2 foot.
You're probably like you're probably around 5 foot, 6 foot normally, Lou. I imagine you're slightly on the lanky tall side.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The model
I'm
looks
about
kind of lanky. So
6 foot. Hey,
you know what? You'd have joined Alvina in the 14
Okay,
feet
fine.
tall club.
Even taller, lankier tiefling robot.
there's intimidation for you.
That would be intimidating. Lou,
All right.
You know, doesn't it think?
With
Oh,
that,
God.
with that, go watch Wolfie stream next week.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
Uh,
just
this will be the last episode. We'll add it to the ranks of lost episodes.
Bucky will continue looting.
Yep. Tell me what I find next week or week after.
yeah.
I feel like Zarmir has to take back over, even though I was intending to be Randy. But this is probably what Randy would sound like if.
Try and be right.
I've just
This is what
realized
it'd sound
something.
like.
You know that red dragon, the girl one that's now the biggest?
Yeah.
She's size huge.
Mhm.
She went straight to adult red dragon size.
She's had a growth spurt.
She's
This
very
is what-
big.
You want Randy if he was actually to hear him speak.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you gonna do is
Well, we're definitely...
canister
Be the same for
Ignulium.
Jones as well.
Yeah, you two are the same height in your own adventure. Jones, the tiny were puppy.
I'm glad you're here.
That was... God damn.
I'm glad
Yeah.
I got this voice effect thing.
It was a
'cause
good
it's just So,
But yeah,
it's
that...
so perfect for that now.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's probably best Randy go off and do their own adventure next week. That way I don't have to do a whole solo adventure just for one person.
Or just, you
Yeah.
know, stay where he is.
Well, he's gonna avoid getting stomped on.
Don't worry, you're
Yeah,
too
that's
small
what
to
I'm
worry
saying,
about
he
being
stays where
stomped
he
on.
is.
You're too small to be worried about being stomped on. You're negative a foot.
we need just a tiny little one shot of the Jones and Randy adventure.
yes,
In
with
the
that-
miniverse.
Yeah.
Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for playing as we storm the shooting star. Will our players be able to rescue the princess before they somehow accidentally blow up the princess?
Yes.
Who knows? Tune in next week and find out. Thank you for watching. Thank you all for playing. Good night.
See ya!
Good night.
I actually have an idea of how to find the princess. God damn it. I actually have a pretty good idea of how to find the princess. Well, it might work at least. So I have a theory. I'll hopefully remember it for next week. But yeah, that was the whole thing. That size was very funny.
That was a way to end the stream, just like everyone does.
We have a size huge red dragon. Also, we have also the red dragon is probably big enough. She's 3 times the size of the owlbear now, as well. By the way.
Yeah. The dragon, your dragon,
My
your
dragon,
baby
that
dragon
one's-
can take over. Your
that was-
baby dragon can take over for my dragon that's currently over there.
She's bigger. She's.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah, it's fine. It'll be a fun time. If this is permanent, I think I'm gonna have to train it to be to have Dragon Rider a lot earlier. We're gonna find out. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I've got so many things that all take my action next turn, which is gonna be a whole thing. So it's gonna be interesting. But yeah, do tune in next week. Yeah, it's only gonna be on this channel, so should be a fun time. If you're a regular watcher on this channel, you should have a good one. Who's missing, by the way, again? It's fuck you,
Yeah,
right?
it's just Ben.
And
Just Ben. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then yeah, do tune in next week. It should be a good time. And again, the VoDs are going to be up on Monday for this one and the Black Crusade stream that was on Monday. Go definitely check it out because it was a very, very silly time.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was a thing. I can give a summary of the status of the party afterwards. Just as a
Not
just a
good.
tease. One possessed, one dead, one perfectly fine, and one is a stick. So is any encouragement to watch that stream? Do watch it. But yes.
I believe the correct term is anorexic.
No, they're an actual stick. They are an inanimate object now. But yeah, you'll have to tune in to find out and see how the hell that happened. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this show. Thank you, Chris, for GMing. Thank you everyone for playing. It was a good time. I'm looking forward to seeing what else we come up with next week. It should be a blast. But yes, have a fantastic evening, everyone. Keep playing the games, give me awesome guys all the best for Twitch. Enjoy yourselves, guys. Have a wonderful time and a wonderful weekend. Good night. See ya.
Good night.
Bye.
No.